smoke crack, bitch, use a mark. Fool, motherfuck that hoe shit. Pass a G, that stem, I'm about to blaze up. Especially when it's after them, I change the game. Don't get it misunderstood, hitting it out the glass. And that smoke all good, paint, water it with green. Good work, got that stick, stars know I keep it. They on my dick, these niggas sick. But when I do smoke some green, I'm straight out that rose, you best believe. But green ain't better than that hard. Hard is so much fun. 7 for 45, hotel gets it done. And I don't care if you judge me, I'm smoking cooked and living so lovely. So stop looking like you're dumb. You know you wanna try, but see to get some. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. It's on and poppin'. I'm blazing white, now my destiny ain't stopping. I'm coming up and it's on to rap. I sold my soul to save, but bought it back from God with this song. Y'all busters ain't ballin' until you smoke some work and see who really pay for calling. Y'all falling off like the last century. No respect from me till you hit that cheese and you see what life is all about. So then use a judgmental bitch with a raised snout against my clout. From the mainstream, it's always love and doubt. In my dope scene, I'm clowning and keeping it rock. My coke chopped and screwed as a ball on the block. I'm staying big and bringing work, all the while keeping y'all haters' feelings hurt. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. What's up with that? Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack.
sense, but it makes no difference. The way you looked at me made it feel alright. When I wake up, you're wearing makeup. You are leaving everything that we shared behind. It doesn't make sense, but it makes no difference. The way you looked at me made it feel alright.
I ran out of time. I really did. Ran out of. Whoops. Okay, well, hang on. We got 5 seconds left. Easy. You know, what's the difference between. I need to tell you a joke. There's no time left, okay? That's it. No time to explain. It's Gatorbox time. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream, I guess. You know, who knows? Who even knows anymore? What even is today? Friday? Sure, that sounds correct. All right. So, 6. Hang on. Let me see something real quick. I just noticed something. There. Left that open. I was getting the stream ready in the background. I left some other stuff open. I was like, whoops. What? You guys are already doing? You guys are already doing 6, 7. Why? It's August 14th. That's 8/14. I don't even know what are we doing here. What are we doing here? 6, 7. Just put in 6, 7 email. Just really own up to it, you know? No reason. Way late to the party. You know, no one says that anymore. I'm very unhip. I'm very uncool. Anyways. Yeah, boiled tunes and tiny peanuts. That's tonight's stream. Welcome to Gatorbox. I'm your host, Draco. Got kind of an assortment of stuff on tonight's stream. We're doing, I pulled something out of the prop closet that's perishable. Technically, it's a food, even though it's in a can. but I've already had it for like a year, so I went ahead and I pulled it out of the prop closet. That's tonight's unbox. And then we're probably going to have time for trading cards, so I got something really fucking cool to do for trading card streams from now on that I think is a nice and neat looking prop. I haven't really customized it or anything yet. I just kind of got this thing, and we'll kind of go from there. And then tonight's game, I realize it's been a long time since I've picked a game that's like a proper retro old console game. So I picked the Sega Genesis game for tonight's stream. And it's probably going to be next week's stream too, because I think it's a game that takes about 2.5 hours to beat. And I'm bad at games. I haven't played it in a long time, so we'll clock it at 3. And I'll use a save state in the middle. We'll pick it up next week as well. So, it's going to be a great show. Anyways, let's get into the unbox. Hopefully everyone's doing well, getting enough oxygen in there. Buster Keaton Rules, Dr. Sergeant Guy Solo. I saw Fangermon popped in earlier. Zahando, Unfunny Turd. Everybody's here. The whole gang is here. The entirety of the gang is here. Anyways, for tonight's unbox, one of the things that's always kind of a low-key, has the potential to be good or bad as an unbox stream, is anytime I get something that's food-related that I don't know what the hell it is, and sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's not, for some stupid reason, and I don't know why. Like 12 years ago, I did an unboxing of the Marshmallow Circus Peanuts candy. And that is one of the most viewed videos in the history of this channel. I don't know why. It's a funny video. You know, there's a lot of life lessons in that video. But it's just circus peanuts, you know? So I don't know these things. So it's always, you know, and then sometimes we'll open stuff that and nobody cares. So it's just whatever, man. I just tell jokes. You're missing out. It doesn't matter if you're watching the videos or not. If you're not watching these videos, you're not getting all the hits, the comedy hits, okay? You're not getting absolute bangers. Not even viral. I don't think anything on this channel's ever gone viral. I don't know where T-Fam is. He should be here gambling. I don't know where he went. But he's still got time. So, for tonight's stream, I got a can. This is the empty can. I've opened it, and I've heated up the contents in anticipation of tonight's stream. Boiled peanuts, okay? Peanut Hatch brand boiled peanuts. The South's favorite snack. Registered trademark. I thought that was an asterisk because it sounded like bullshit. Because I've lived here, I've lived here my whole life in the South, and I heard nothing about no boiled peanuts ever. Okay, like I guess maybe I know about them conceptually, but I've never had them in my entire life. You can buy this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Because nothing at the Dollar Tree costs $1 anymore. Thank you, Joe Biden and/or Donald Trump. Just pick your whatever flavor suits you best. Do that one. So these are slow kettle cooked boiled peanut. Do I like boiled grapes? I don't know. That doesn't sound good. I don't think I've had boiled grapes. Is that a thing? Because boiled peanuts are apparently a thing. I don't know that was a thing. It says pop open and enjoy. Serving suggestion here, meaning you can serve them out of a cauldron if you wanted to, I guess. I don't know. You could do that. You could, if you wanted to. Family owned, USA grown. You know, Rocky, former Gatorbox co-host Rocky, his parents owned a peanut farm. That is not a joke. They do. They genuinely do. I'm not memeing. So, from roadside stands, you know, the South's favorite snack, they trademarked that. That's their slogan, which means it doesn't have to be true. You could just say anything, you know? If I lived up north and I wanted to patent a marshmallow cake sandwich between half a banana with, you know, some Pocky sticks stuck in the top of it, and then deep fry it, and then freeze it, and then deep fry it a second time, I could say that's the North's favorite snack, and I could trademark that, and nobody would actually know. Nobody would know. That's not provable, but I put a trademark symbol next to that phrase, so fuck you. From roadside stands to kettles and cans. Remember stopping for boiled... Hang on. Sheba, thank you for the 100 Twitch pennies. 15-year-old circus peanuts are just crackers at that point, like the marshmallow is. Well, they weren't 15 years old at the time. They were new. They were fresh. They had been freshly made. But the video was like 12 years old. So they were new. I tried one, and I'm like, yeah, no, they're not good. You know, that's the whole point of that video, is that when I was a kid, I used to beg my dad for them every time he went to the gas station. He would never buy me the circus peanuts because he was like, no, they're gross. You're not going to like them. I'm not going to spend the money and buy them for you. And I was like, okay. And then finally I became an adult. And then one day I was like, I never got to try those fucking things. And then I bought them, told that story, took a bite. I was like, yeah, okay, my dad was right. That's really the punchline. It's just funny. Hey, Darren, what's going on, man? He's watching over on YouTube. So he's part of the YouTube audience. Good to see you, man. It's also now he's on Twitch. Yeah. We got the YouTube kick, Twitch simulcast for more folks to watch, because especially at least on YouTube, because I know we upload the videos there, and Twitch doesn't really have a video platform anymore. They kept it at 100 hours, so yeah. That said, remember stopping for boiled peanuts, proper noun, on those family road trips, tailgating, and get-togethers. Can't say I do, but let's go on. Now you can enjoy the slow kettle-cooked peanut patch from our thousands of convenience store kettles and food store cans anywhere, anytime. Crack them open and enjoy right out of the can, which means you don't necessarily have to heat them up. I did, because the serving suggestion here says for tastiest results, our boiled peanuts should be heated in our fine brine, or just pop open and enjoy. So you can eat them right out of the can. That seems like a weird goblin thing to do. So, I heated them up for best results, okay? I enjoy that, like, when you look on the ingredients, okay? You look on this, they got the allergen in. Okay, first of all, they said, they had our fine brine. Let's break this down. Brine consists of water and salt. Technically, by the literal definition of the term brine, that is not incorrect. However, that is the fewest possible ingredients you could use to make a brine while still calling it a brine, meaning that it's not impressive, okay? So you just put peanuts in water that also has salt in it. You did the bare minimum. That's not even phoning it in. That's not even telegraphing it in. That's just writing the message on a piece of paper, holding it up, and then letting go of it. That's like, I don't even know. That's not even that is so not giving a shit. Like, that's not even, you don't even get points for trying. Because to do that, you would have to try, and you didn't, so you don't get any points at all whatsoever, okay? So, also, yeah, selling in the first place, selling boiled peanuts seems like a goblin thing to do. So, it's, but then on here, it has to have the there's 3 ingredients in this can, okay? There's an allergen warning for the peanuts. No shit. Like, I know why the warning is there, okay? Because there's many laws in this country that are a fucking joke. It's the same thing with the Kinder eggs, okay? You can't sell them here because I've already explained that a million times, and you have the tiny little piece of plastic that goes around it, and then suddenly that makes the law not apply to you. Okay. If you are deathly allergic to peanuts to the point where you would need to have a warning on something to let you know when it has peanuts, okay? Hypothetically speaking, if you are deathly allergic to peanuts and you buy something from a brand called Peanut Patch that says boiled peanuts directly on the can and just goes on to say the word peanuts a dozen more times on the can, but it doesn't have the allergen disclaimer on it, so you consume the contents of the can, and then you die. I think you had it coming, okay? I think you probably deserve that. 5,000 years ago, you would have been the caveman that got eaten by the tiger, okay? That's modern problems require modern solutions. I'm just saying it seems unnecessary, all right? If you don't understand the concept of a Snickers bar, fine, put the peanut warning on that. I get it. 90% of the text on this can is the word peanut. That's it. It's literally the Jim Gaffigan joke about extreme crunchy peanut butter. I open the can, it's just peanuts. That's what this is. That's what this is, Darren, the warning is on there because it probably did happen, That's why chainsaws tell you not to try to stop the chain with your hand. Uh-huh. Anybody could have told you that, but somebody clearly tried to do that. So, I don't know. But Dude, you still have a bunch of cola tabs from the Robo Game stream from a while. That would have been, yeah, would have been a couple of years ago at least. They haven't done one in a while. Thanks, Manta. So, boiled peanuts. All right, I heated them up, and I realized every time we do like a drink and stuff like that, I always have like a funny cup to put the stuff in, but I don't own any funny bowls, so this is just a normal bowl. Now, first thing I noticed when I opened up the can is that they are in the shell. They're on the shell on the label too, but I just thought that's because it's peanuts. I've never seen boiled peanuts before in my life. I didn't know they were in the shell. I don't know if you eat the shell. I don't know if you bake or boil a peanut. If the shell, gets mushy. I don't know. Because the can says, crack them open and enjoy right out of the can. Are they talking about cracking open the can? Or do you also, after cracking open the can, crack open the peanuts? Because the shell is still not edible, even if you soak it in the simplest fucking possible, scientifically possible brine, and then boil the hell out of it. I don't know. So I'm going to find out. I have a spoon. I don't need one. That's just to help me pick it up. So where's just... Okay, look, this is... So I'm going to find out if you can eat a piece of... They look like alien eggs. Yeah, they kind of do. They do. It's, So I'm going to see if you can eat this. I don't know. Okay, the answer is no. It's very hard and fibrous, just like a normal ass peanut shell. So I assume that just means you just split it open, and then you try the peanuts on the inside, okay? And they're that's it really does just squish and come apart. I guess I don't know why it's gross to me. I'm used to peanuts being crunchy, but I guess if you emulsify them in peanut butter, they do turn not crunchy. Well, that's not a good texture. That is... They don't taste bad. They're literally just salted peanuts. Literally, that's the only ingredient of any type of flavor, just salt. The texture is really... They taste fine. But the texture is not good. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a squash. It's like a squash. It's like it's been boiled. It's slightly fibrous. Slightly. It's like biting into I don't think al dente can be used to describe squash. But, like, if you didn't cook the hell out of the squash to turn it into, like, mashed potatoes, it's kind of like that. Some people eat the shells. That's... God damn. Buster Keaton Rules says, those peanuts look like they're from one of those Rugrats type shows with the art style, which inherently makes anything look incredibly disgusting. So it is possible to eat the shell then. So okay. No, I'm not. I'm convinced you're fucking with me, okay? I just tried chewing on that and it turns into like... it's like chewing on a fucking peanut shell. The peanut shell doesn't really transform during the boiling process. You might be surprised to... Yeah, then you guys are like, oh yeah, some people eat the can, some people eat the bowl. Okay, now you're fucking with me. You get one. You get one a stream. You made me try to eat the shells again, okay? So I guess I'll eat a couple more so that maybe I can bullshit with you about it a little more. I don't know. Like, they're warm because I heated them up. I guess I should have left some out like room temperature, maybe to see if they're gonna taste the same, but like the texture, like temperature is part of the mouthfeel. You know what I mean? I'm using those foodie words, mouthfeel. You eat the spoon. You get that spoon that's got the chocolate on the bottom that you stir your coffee with. I had a buddy of mine that used to he would buy the spoons that have the chocolate on the bottom, and then he would use them to stir when he made like hot cocoa. And I was like, why? They're for stirring coffee. It's not for stirring cocoa. It's the same slurp. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably try the liquid, shouldn't I? So, I don't know. It doesn't. The taste itself is not. It's a bit nutty. If I, you beat me to it. If I would have taken a sip, that's what I would have. Good reference. Good reference, by the way. A plus. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take a sip. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess what is it? Does it smell like anything, or it doesn't smell like peanut butter? Like peanuts have a smell. You guys ever smelled nuts before? like, it's like peanut butter has a distinct smell to it. It smells like peanut butter. I don't know how to describe it to you. This, I don't know what this smells like. It kind of smells like, it smells like a stew. It smells like beef, like a beef stew. I don't know. Anyways, I'll just shut up and drink the broth, I guess, right? Oh, man. Oh, shit. That cut me. Okay, literally. Olive water. Yeah, I guess so. First of all, let me finish that thought. Because Fanjamon asked, is it more like an olive or more like a pickle? Olive. It's definitely more like an olive. Pickles usually have a crunch to them. There's no crunch to this. It's kind of fibrous. Like a squash, like an olive would be the closest thing out of those two comparisons. Right. Took a sip of the broth. It's only water and salt. From where I live, you guys know this, the actual Gulf of Mexico is a third of a mile that way, okay? It is right there. I have tasted seawater before, okay? Because I've been to the fucking beach, It's right there. This is saltier than the ocean. Like, this is like some Dead Sea shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. A boiled... that's if somebody's, of course that's somebody's username. H2O, thank you for gifting the sub to Boiled Penis. Peanuts without the T. Good. I honestly, I'm not going to shit on that meme. That's a funny joke. When just you gift a sub to a person that has an applicable username, it's funny. Thank you. Boiled Penis, so he's not lurking. That's just somebody that is on Twitch, because you can specifically gift a sub to someone. Yeah, if you come to see what the hell this show is and why you were gifted a sub to this, that's why. Please enjoy the repertoire of emotes that you now have access to for the next 30 days. Maybe you'll come around and watch some jokes here. I don't know. That was the reference was Austin Powers, by the way. That was when he takes a sip of the thing that's I'm not going to tell you what the prank is or whatever, the bait and switch, but he's described it as a bit nutty. So, yeah, it's just salt. That's all it is. It's just it is very intensely salty. Saltier than DSP after a stream where he only makes $7, okay? It's but like individually, I guess it is a weird. I mean, I guess I'm used to it now. Like the texture is, I guess, fine. Just I don't really like. This is not something that I would It's hard to outsalt Takis. Yeah, definitely, they're saltier than Takis. Like this, despite being in this brine, this is not like, it's not just like a little clove of garlic that's made entirely of salt. It's not like a little bubble of salt. It tastes fine. It tastes like if you bought peanut butter from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't taste like good peanut butter. It just tastes like peanuts, because that's all it fucking is. I mean, I'm not gonna. This is not something I see myself buying regularly. There's a spicy version. I don't feel compelled to try it. It's fine. It's not. The idea and the presentation is objectively gross, but the actual taste, not counting the broth, I don't think you're supposed to drink that. Hang on, what is? There's 3.5 servings per container, and it's 18% sodium per serving. But that's not if you drank the broth. That's, I don't know, man. That's whatever. Yeah, it's fine. It just tastes like subpar peanuts, which is weird. I guess it's not disgusting, but I'm not incentivized to ever buy it again. And now I know what boiled peanuts taste like. I've experienced it. That's it. I get to I took a sample of it. There you go. So dump it off an overpass. Just pour it over the. I mean, I'll hang on to the can. I'll wash the can out and use it as a prop or something on the stream. It's, you know what I mean. Maybe it'll show up on the shelves back there someday. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think this is gonna be. I don't think this is gonna be in the lineage of videos like the circus peanuts where it gets 20,000 views over the course of its lifetime. I don't know, but yeah, there you go. Mid out of 10. I rated a 6 or 7 out of 10. Okay, that's what I do. All right, there we go. Bazinga. Uh, so you can get these at any Dollar Tree, and you can pay slightly more than $1 because of inflation. So I'm gonna set these aside so I don't make a mess. Put them over there. All right. You guys like gambling? You guys and clear black Draco. That's right. You guys heard of the burnt peanut? Okay, y'all ain't ready for the boiled peanut. That's me. I'm coming in. I'm gonna be, instead of a peanut that's like cooked, I'm gonna be one that's like slightly squishy and weird. I'm gonna have a peanut VTuber avatar with Team Ninja Dead or Alive titty physics applied to the entire character model. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. It's a great idea. That's it. Join us next week when we're gonna do that. That's anyways. So, Darren, you mentioned you've got some you've got some cola tabs left over from the Robo Game stream, so here's your chance to use them. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do some trading cards here, and I got something really cool that I can show you after we get the trading cards, right? So I'm gonna pick a number between 1 and 24. And then this corresponds to the trading card things right there. I'm going to spin the wheel, and you can wager whether or not you think it's going to land on a blue number or a green number. Okay, you got a minute to wager your cola tabs. Could win big. I know Fandramon is going to put all of her money on blue. She's gonna Dr. Surgeon Guy spending all my tabs on 6-7. It's on blue right now. Is that, you want me to move it to green so that, like, is that the superstition? Is that the color it lands on, or the color it starts on is not the one it lands on? Is that, you guys are freaking out about that? All right. Darren's putting the money down on green, says it's his favorite color. Fair. I mean, there's no wrong reason for wagering on a specific color, for hedging your. Oh my god, dude! 30,000 tabs are put on green. Man, Fanjamon, if it lands on blue, we're talking payday here. We're talking vacation. Can you redeem the cola tabs for like airline miles, you know, with like your American Airlines Advantage Plus Premium Platinum card or something? You know, you should be able to. All right, here we go. Spinning the arrow. Spin. It's blue. It's blue. Blue wins. I'm sorry, Darren. You know, it's a payday for blue, so a lot of that's going. Solo seems extremely enthusiastic about that outcome, meaning he probably he wagered on blue. You know, well, that's the thing. That's the way the song. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. You know, that's how the song goes. Also, yeah, I'm still doing the prizes. If you do that, you got to fill out the little thing for, it's like prize.gator.co or whatever. If you redeem one of those, and then that way I know it's you. So, that's Dr. Surgeon Guy is like, that's why I tricked Draco to move the arrow so slightly before. It works. Now I'm gonna get up, walk all the way around, and go get number 10. All right. All right. Well, we got some stupid stuff, dude. Fanchemon, you won 20,000 tabs on a bet of 3,000. Art of the deal. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, um, these have been in the prize box for you know, I guess 8 or 9 years. I think because these also came from a Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure. Hot off the presses from Panini. We got, is this FIFA? Yes. The road to the 2018 FIFA World Cup Russia. All right? That's what we got. We got stickers, Panini stickers from the Russian World Cup held in 2018. I don't think this is the one. Do they have a cool cartoon animal mascot? Did they do that? I don't actually know. I have no idea. Before we open those, though, you guys want to hear a dumb trivia fact? So I'll hit you guys with some back-to-back useless information. You guys ready for this? FIFA. All right. Apparently I think this is a movie. The Cotton Club was involved in so many lawsuits before its release in 1984 that the director included the name of the winning lawyers in the closing credits. I wish I knew the significance of that. I feel like that'd be something that I would know about. And here we go. The only X-rated film ever to win an Oscar for Best Picture was Midnight Cowboy, and it was later reduced to an R rating. So, I mean, the only Midnight Cowboy. 18 naked cowboys at the Midnight Ram Ranch. 18. There you go. There's some useless trivia for you. Cotton Club got sued into oblivion, and then you had the Ram Ranch, the movie, I think. Okay, so I have been informed by chat that this is the one I thought it was. The 2018 mascot was Zabivaka, which was the dog. It was the dog, and now that you've said that, I remember there is don't Google his name, okay? Don't look him up. All the results are gonna be like Fur Affinity. You're not gonna like it. You will not like it, okay? Guarantee it. So, it was a John Voight movie. So here's the synopsis of that movie. Convinced of his irresistible appeal to women, Texas dishwasher Joe Buck quits his job and heads for New York City thinking he'll latch onto some rich dowager. New York, however, is not as hospitable as he imagined, and Joe soon finds himself living in an abandoned building with a Dickensian layabout named Enrico Razzo Rizzo. The two form a rough alliance, and together they kickstart Joe's hustling career just as Ratzo's health begins to deteriorate. So it doesn't even sound pornographic. Why is it X-rated? Well, when was it made? What, did they say something you couldn't do in like 1960 or whatever? I don't know. So all right, I got some stuff to open up. So I got some stuff for the unbox. Check this out. It's a little. I'm pretty sure this is like a jewelry display, but you can fit cards in it. So as we open these, I can put them in the display, and then I can pick a favorite. See, there we go. So I think there's 7 of these cards per pack. See, it's already like the glue is already failing. It's rotting. The paper is already open. Wouldn't surprise me if some of these are just going to be coming out of the package already. All right, here we go. Take a look at this. Guillermo Ochoa. Is there any information about these guys on the back? No. But this is sticker number 417. Are they still sticky? Or has this rotted? Was this just some slapdash thing they printed and... I can't tell. I can't tell. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it still has some tackiness to it, but I wouldn't trust it. All right, so here we'll put that guy there. Yeah, see, look at that. Nice. It's like playing Guess Who. You pick Guillermo del Toro. Different guy. This guy is a New Zealander. Costa Barbarouses. That's not... Motherfucker, that's Daniel Tosh. Oh, you ain't pulling a fast one on me. That's Daniel Tosh. Next. We got, Jan Durka. This guy here. Kind of looks like one of the guitarists in Fine Young Cannibals. we got Joe Ledley. Joe Ledley. It's the guy from Epic Mealtime, I guess. I don't know. These guys all look like somebody else, all right? Bogdan Stanchu? This, like, these names, they don't feel like... I mean, I know they're all, like, European and stuff like that. They're from all these other, technically non-English countries. We got Vaclav Kodlek. I think he's from the Czech Republic, I think, is that abbreviation down there? Yeah, I don't know. This guy, he's definitely working that ball down there. You just can't see it. I noticed that these stickers are kind of, like, fluttering. I guess it's because they're lighter cardstock than actual trading cards, so... You know, like, this is the first time I've used this thing, so... Put that there. There we go. Nice. Josef Martinez. Or maybe it's Joseph. I don't know how you would pronounce that. I've never seen it spelled that way before. But I have no idea. Okay, so unfortunately, these are all the players, and we're not going to get the dog. We're not going to get the funny dog, okay? I'm talking Antonio Condreva. I have yet to see a single person I recognize aside from Daniel Tosh. Well, this guy didn't sound like a very good player. His last name is Immobile. He's not going to do shit on the court out there. He's not going to do nothing. You don't want that guy. He doesn't even move. Come on, man. Boast. This is the same guy. That's the same dude. That's the same guy. That's the same guy. Nuh-uh. That's the same guy. Here we got I don't know. Was it Kenny Florian, I guess? I don't, you know. We got Nemanja Matic. Very excitable looking man here. We got let's see. Ashley Williams. I mean, I know Ashley can be a man's name. It's just not what I was expecting. And we got Patrick Schick. That's the last. I think that's the last one I got. Well, unfortunately, I guess I should have realized that, like, they didn't put the dog on the packaging anywhere, so I guess we didn't get any. I don't know any of these Pokemon either. So I guess if this was a round of Guess Who, you'd be like, does your character play football? Is this soccer? Whatever the hell, I don't know, man. You know, I'm not gonna. How many soccer football jokes have I made on the stream before? Not funny. All right, and you say yes, and then it'd be like you'd start to move some of them down, and then you'd realize you wouldn't need to actually move any of them down because you asked a stupid question. You waste your turn. Emporio. Okay, Emporio is from Australia. Okay, he's from one of those countries that's invested in the sport. One of the ones where people talk about it. Emporio drops a hot take. They all look the same. Bad enough professional football is just full of whiners too shit at acting, but basically they all look like a CGI clone army. I'm hitting him with that. You know, people decried the gospel because they thought he was a false prophet, but you know that's turned out to not be the case. I don't know anything about soccer or football or whatever the hell you want to call it. Calvin ball, sarcastic ball, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but if I'm gonna pick one, I'm picking Daniel Tosh. Okay, we're gonna eliminate 13 of them in one go, the most I've ever done. Wiping down 13 cards into the no pile automatically and picking Daniel Tosh, okay? Looks like this is from the episode of the show when he wasn't wearing cardigans or V-necks. So I don't remember the gimmick from this one. I guess the joke being is that, you know, Daniel Tosh is, you know, he would always have this portrayal of being a slightly effeminate, you're not sure if he's gay or not kind of thing. And then like he's infiltrated the FIFA to you know, inspect some balls is kind of what I'm going at here. I swear to God, that's Daniel Tosh. Like that is. I mean, one more time. Like that's him. That's him. That's it looks like he's taking a dump standing up. That was like a Daniel Tosh bit, right? He did that at one point. Anyways, that's good. Good night, Solo. Thanks for tuning in, man. I will catch you next time. So, that's, I mean, I really wish I had a better way to debut the little trading card holder thing instead of with stickers from soccer players. But Daniel Tosh is the winner, and I'm not going to put any of, even though I'm picking him as my favorite, I'm not putting him in the drawer where I actually put my favorite cards. He's just going on the top of the stack, and I'm going to forget about these. So maybe I will go buy a DVD of Tosh.0. I won't buy it. I'll go to Half Price Books, and I'll get a copy of Tosh.0 off the shelf in the DVD section, and I'll slip this inside the case and put it back on the shelf just to fuck with whoever decides to buy it. Chances are nobody's ever going to see it because nobody cares, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, Darren, Daniel Tosh, he's a stand-up comic. He had a show on Comedy Central called Tosh.0 where he just watched like viral videos and he's kind of made fun of them. And then Robert Dyrdek did Ridiculousness for MTV, which is basically the same show. The only Tosh.0, the big draw with that was he would get people from like viral videos to come be a guest on the show, and they would do like a skit or something, like the Numa Numa guy or the Afro Ninja or Tay Zonde. He would get those people to come on and do a bit. Okay, it's 9:38. Do I spin something again, or do we just go into tonight's stream? Because like you could do, any of us could. I mean, I could do that. I mean, literally, what is this as BattleBots update, but just a funnier version of Tosh.0? You know, that's you know, whatever. I mean, I don't have anything. I only had enough stuff ready to do the peanuts and the trading cards, and I was hoping I would have more stuff to talk about, but I got soccer cards, so I don't care. We can go to tonight's game if you want. I can crack a few jokes, and we'll just bullshit around, I guess. All right, stick around. Don't go anywhere. I gotta resituate the camera. I gotta move these. Oh yeah, you saw about the cowboy movie that why it got X-rated. He said it was because it had depictions of male prostitution and homosexuality, and it was released in 1969 when you probably couldn't do that. You know, that's why I even said that. I was like, what, did you do something in the 1960s that you couldn't get away with at the time? I was like, yeah, that's exactly what they did. Said John Voight. I'm like, yeah, it's probably an old ass movie. So I'm gonna resituate the camera. I'm going to be right back and, you know, do something with the boiled peanuts. When we come back from break, tonight's game is Tiny Toons, Buster's Hidden Treasure for the Sega Genesis. This is my childhood copy of the game, and it's not on real hardware because it might take 2 streams to do, and even though there's a password system, I don't know at what point it gives you passwords, so I would like to just make a save state at the end of a level, and then we can wrap it up next week. Unless we finish it in one night, we might. I don't actually know. It says the estimated time is 3 hours, so I'm going to err on the side of caution here. Stick around, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with a little bit of Tiny Toons. Hang on, I missed Buster Keaton Rules' comment. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't. When I bring it out, I'll show it. I'll put it all the way up to the camera. I'll show it to you. Right. You move that so it's not right in front of my pingus. Put the game right. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to Gatorbox, everybody. I'm Draco. Right. Tonight's game, kind of a lot of streams we've done recently. If I go back over to the schedule and kind of look at it, a lot of games we've done. We've done Namco Museum this year so far. That's a PS1 game, so that's older. We did Pimp My Ride. We've done maybe Game Empire. Those are old PC games. We did Rubik's World, Jurassic the Hunted. That's an Xbox 360 game. We did the new Star Fox game that came out for the Switch too. A lot of the games have kind of been skewing towards new, and they have been for a while. So I figured, maybe I should go a little further deeper into some of the older games, because the bread and butter of this channel early on in Gatorbox is I'd pick random PS1 games, and there'd be NES games and stuff like that. And it's really been a long time since I've done a proper retro game from a sprite-based console. We certainly feature them. Usually those games get trotted out for Extra Life, but they haven't really been a Friday feature all that often. So tonight's game, pull out this little thing. Tonight's game that I've picked out is Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Hidden Treasure for the Sega Genesis. This is my childhood copy of this game. Now, it is in the case because I know I always talk about doing real hardware and everything else like that. And the only reason we're emulating it tonight is because I think it takes about 3.5 hours to beat. So we're probably going to have to save state it. I did point out the game does have passwords, but I don't know how often it gives them to you and where the breaks are in the passwords. I was requested to show this because I've mentioned that this is my childhood copy of the game. And man, my handwriting, it has gotten better. It used to be worse, which is impressive. The back of the manual, I have passwords written in there from when this come out, 1990, from 30-something years ago. The show was on TV a very long-ass time ago. And of course, you look in the back, you got all the hits, okay? It says right here, the cast is assembled, all right? I'm talking Buster Bunny. I'm talking Babs Bunny, no relation. That joke is printed in the fucking manual. It is right there. They know. Konami knew, okay? You got Dizzy Devil, you got Plucky, you got Hampton. And then on the second page, you got, Calamity Coyote. Special shoutouts, Fifi LaFume, okay? That's the best. That's the correct choice. If you're going to pick a favorite character, that's the one. All right? It's a neat little manual. It talks about how to play the game. You got some, you're finding Buster's hidden treasure. I guess Montana Max has tried to steal it. He's the bad guy. So yeah, it's just the whole manual. The whole thing is here. That's just a nice little time capsule. So one thing I noticed is that I have a lot of clothes that I wear on this stream, and I really only ever wear a lot of my shirts for the stream, which is why you can go back to the earliest times from 2013 when I started using the camera on stream, and every once in a while you'll see a shirt that I wore in 2014, 2015 that I will still wear today, like the Vinnie Vol Your Fault Ashens shirt. I have one of those, and I've worn it periodically throughout the stream's history, but I don't just wear it around. I wear it on stream, and then it goes back in my, I wash it, and it goes back in my closet, and then it just sits there for 4 months, 5 months, 7 months till I wear it again, So I have a lot of clothes, and I realized I have t-shirts with Biker Mice from Mars. I got Rescue Rangers. I got Robin Hood. I've got Goof Troop. I've got all these fucking stupid ass 90s furry cartoon shirts, and I don't have a single Tiny Toons piece of clothing, which is weird. but I do have this. I do have in a very nice protective case. I do have a Babs Bunny plush that is almost as old as I am. I've got one of these, and here, Ness, you hang on to that. Don't drop it. For some reason, she is worth a lot more than Buster. I won't elaborate on that. I don't like the implications. I've also got a Buster, but of course no relation. Of course, I've got those guys too. Yeah, I know we got the biker. I mean, yeah, I guess a plain red T-shirt would work. I could have done that. Yeah, I heard Biker Mice is coming back and Cowboys from Moo Mesa. I have all the comics from Nacelverse, and I've got the figurines that they've done for all of them. I got the Biker Mice ones. You can't see them in Steamroll, but they're in the corner over there when I do that show. I'm sitting in front of them. You can't really see them, but I do have all the figurines. I'm into that. So, anyways, so I've got, you know, let me set these. Let me set these guys down over here. Move them over there. Oops. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of the Tiny Toons cartoon, and I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean, well, I guess if getting the vintage plush toys from the era and putting them inside of sealed plastic cases to keep them looking nice makes me weird, then yes, I guess I am weird, but not weird, okay? And then I also, some of you guys may have seen this if you see the art streams I do, but I did actually, earlier this year, I was looking for stuff to draw on my new drafting table, so I did draw these two characters together. I did it, and I inked them, so I did do that. So, yeah, it was kind of a big deal to me. It's one of my favorite ever cartoons. I really like it. There's a VHS tape of Tiny Toons that's been up on the shelves for a couple of years. It's just part of the set. It's the How I Spent My Summer Vacation thing. So, yeah, that was yeah, that was my jam when I was a kid. You'd watch that, and that was on Nickelodeon, and like Rescue Rangers was on Disney Channel. And thankfully, they weren't on at the same time, because back then, you know, if you couldn't like record on VCR one channel and watch it, you couldn't do that. So thankfully, they didn't even pick, so we got to watch both. So yeah, you know, it's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, if you haven't seen the series, it is like tiny, like Looney Tunes for kids. They're all younger. I don't know if they're younger. Are they supposed to be? I never really figured this out. Are they supposed to be college age because they're at the Looniversity? Well, university, right? That's like when you're in your 20s. So I don't actually know. So I just like the show. But anyways, this is my childhood copy of Buster's Hidden Treasure. Tiny Toons had a really interesting lifespan because the show ran. It started in like 90 or 91, I think, and it ran for until like 94. It ended before the middle of the 90s, but it was in syndication and on reruns for so long that like there are Game Boy Advance games released in the 2000s for Tiny Toons Adventures, when at that point it had been like canceled and no new episodes for over a decade at that point. And it was still enough of a hot commodity that they could make games for the Game Boy Advance and they would still sell relative, you know, it was still recognizable at that point, like culturally. So that's how big of a show it was. So like I said, it was a big deal to me. I watched it when it was new. So that's why I've got this. And I figured we could play through this. It's not a bad game. It's kind of jank because it's trying to be Sonic, but it's not. We'll see how we'll just see how it goes. You know, you play as Buster, and he runs really fast, but the speed is really kind of jank. And you can call in characters from the show that like are screen wipe effects that kill all the enemies on screen. So there's a lot of there's a lot of different levels to go through. You start in like the forest, and then there's like a cave, and then there's like a lava version of the cave, and you know there's like a water and a lava version. There's like a factory, and there's actually branching paths at certain parts. They eventually do. It's like a diamond branch. They eventually do reconnect at certain points, but there's a lot to do in this game. I thought it was pretty fun, so we'll hop on over. We'll start a little bit of Tiny Toons. Let's see. I did like that. Give me a second. I do have to... Oops. There we go. Nice. That's going to destroy the bit rate. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Got that Thomas. I guess this is just all my ROMs and stuff like that. Here we go. All right. Hopefully it's not loud. I don't want to scare you guys. Okay, it's not that loud, but I could probably afford to turn it down just a little bit. And that'll interrupt the emulation. All right. Great show. All right, let's do it. So yeah, the password here, I don't know where. Yeah, that's how I feel looking at that. Yeah, it's 25 characters long. So I don't know where it takes you. How do I? Oh no, I can't. Can I not exit? Okay, well. Whoops. Let me just reset it then. Guess you can't get out of that menu. So yeah, it starts here and you kind of go around, and you do that. So, I turned this on to make sure I configured the controller correctly. Okay. This is one of those games that, like, bootleggers would make copies of and put, like, Pikachu in it. Okay, you see how, like, the gravity in this game is really, it's floaty, but then, like, Buster also drops, like, a sack of rocks, so I'm trying to get used to that. Here we go. All right. And, of course, the momentum is, I don't want to say broken, but, you know, it's a thing. Let's see if I can remember where some of the secrets are. We'll see. I remember, like, so I watched the hell out of this show. Right, that's the invincibility. Whoops, and I just missed the jump. I ate my jump. I remember watching the hell out of this show, of course. Right, there's a secret down here. It's like Sonic. It's like, see, extra life. It's like Sandopolis and Sonic. You go down here, and there's like a, you know, special stage or whatever. It's good. He's got those robot arena physics, yeah, something like that. And there's Go-Go. He's the end of the stage. So I remember where some of the little secrets are. We'll see. But yeah, so the boss of this game is this mad scientist, and he puts like a little mind control device on like Plucky and Dizzy Devil and stuff like that, and turns them evil. But I remember playing this game and I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? I didn't recognize I didn't recognize the mad scientist character. I don't know who it actually is. Yeah, so Buster Keaton Rule says he had an SNES, and he remembers a wildly different Tiny Toons game, which also starred Buster. That was Buster Busts Loose. And I guess if I was prepared, I could have went and just grabbed it off my shelf and brought it over here, because, like, I have that game, too. I played my Sega Genesis more than my Super Nintendo, because I was kind of a latecomer to the SNES. I got a Sega Genesis when I was relatively young. I got it when Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out, because I played the first Sonic, and I thought it was good. And then I asked for the Sega Genesis so I can get the second one, because I played that at, like, the Walmart or something. Like, so, I remember playing Sonic 1 at a Service Merchandise big box retail store. that hasn't been a thing in like 30 years. I remember playing Sonic 1 there. And I thought it was a fun game. And then at the Walmart, I played the Sonic 2 kiosk, and the game was already out at that point. And I was like, okay, I want this one because I like the first game. I want the second one. So my my parents got me that, and then of course I got Sonic 3. So I played the Genesis a lot. So I didn't get a Super NES until almost like before the N64 came out, because at that point then I was old enough to like do chores and like mow lawns and stuff like that. So the Super NES was the first system I bought for myself because I saved up the money to get one from literally like cutting grass and things like that. So I mean, my friends had a Super NES, so I knew about, you know, Mario and Mega Man X and all that, and Street Fighter and all that stuff, but I played Sega more often than not because that was the one I had. Yeah, so the villain is Dr. Gene Splicer, and he's from a single episode in season 1. Like, I was like, I don't remember him. I remember, like, I guess I remember seeing, whoops, oh shit, oh, that's not good. Hang on, I got a wall jump, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I remember seeing him in the cartoon, but like, I couldn't put like a name to the face, because I was like, I definitely remember this guy, but I was like, there wasn't, I mean, Montana Max is routinely like just the de facto bad guy because he's kind of a dick. Let's see if I can make these jumps and not fall. Yeah, so I think, Darren, they're like Montana Max, the guy on the sign there, he's just kind of the antagonist. There's also Elmira. She's just she's a nuisance character that just likes to... She's very attention-seeking. She likes to, you know, hug the animals and squeeze them all to death and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Shit, okay. What's that jump? But yeah, the show didn't really have, like, an antagonist. They usually just, Montana Max just kind of filled in. There was a lot of, Game Boy games for, Tiny Toons Adventures. There's Montana's Movie Madness, Bab's Big Break. The NES had 2 Tiny Toons Adventures games, and then, like, an animation studio that sucked. I have all of them. I mean, I literally have... With the exception of the Game Boy Advance games, because they're unreasonably expensive, I own every single Tiny Toons game that's ever been released. Is this the level where you can go up here? It's not. Yeah, there was Arnold, the white dog with the sunglasses, which I forgot he existed. To the point where, like, we read Tiny Toons fanfiction on the stream at one point, and, like, I forgot he was a character. I thought he was somebody's OC. Ah, damn it. Really? Look at that little goblin down here. Okay, I thought there was an extra life. Oh, right, his ball is a hazard, too. Yeah, Buster Busts Loose was definitely kind of trying to be the Sonic game for the Sega, or for the Super NES. That's what they were trying to do. It's a game that runs relatively fast. Okay, the thing that I picked up, that's, what's that guy's name? He's the dopey vulture guy. Oops. Come on, man. Uh-oh. You can go down here, right? No. I think you can go through that wall, though. Yeah, Arnold, he was just the Arnold Schwarzenegger character. I remember that about him. I'm trying to think. Minerva Mink, she was Animaniacs, right? Because I always kind of get in my head, because Animaniacs and Tiny Toons Adventures were both Amblin Entertainment, I think. So I get them mixed up in my head sometimes. Because I know that Slappy the Squirrel, I know she's Animaniacs. But like I get some of the minor characters like backwards in my head. Here. Oh no, wait. It's that button. There we go. There he is. And he comes and drops an anvil and clears the screen. I think they wanted you to use him there because they put like 5 enemies on the screen. Ah, shit. I think... So this might be one of the branching paths. I think if you kept going, there's a different exit. But this is the secret one, I think. Oh, dude, yeah, dude. Warner Brothers, like... This is... Like, this era of Warner Brothers animation was just, like, yeah, the red ones. I think this is either a boss level or this is... No, that's not the branching path because there's a branching path here to go up and then to the right, so this is the boss level. I guess the level didn't have a... Yeah, there's Dr. Gene Splicer. What's going on? This isn't the Dizzy Devil I know and love. Ooga Ooga. Sounds like him. Drats. Alright. Whoops. Ate my jump right away. Ah, shit. Okay. I've lost visual on Dizzy. This is a very vertical fight. I'm trying to get used to the controls again. That's my oh damn it, Dizzy. Oh no! Where is he? Dizzy, where's Dizzy? I hear him, I don't see him. There he is. Oh, Dizzy! I'm definitely taking it nice and easy with this boss fight. Here we go. I'm trying to get used to the, like I said, the handling of this. It's very vertical. There we go. There's 5 hits, I think. We got him. So it's not a gay Tasmanian devil, it's Dizzy Devil. I guess they're supposed to be, like... They're not canonically like they're kids, but they're just, like, younger they're like the next generation to grow up to be the Looney Tunes, but they're not their kids. So, like, Dizzy Devil is like the Tasmanian Devil. So, yeah, so Dizzy brainwashed by a mad scientist. Dizzy okay now. Dizzy thank Buster Bunny. You're welcome, Dizzy Devil. I hope no one else runs into that mad scientist. Yeah, Dr. Gene Splicer, he does look like the guy from Curb that's like, watch where you going, you fool. It's good. Hey, watch where you going, you fool. So I think this is more an issue with the controller I'm using, but it feels, or maybe the emulator, it feels like the game stutters just a little bit. Feels like it's a little choppy, so it's a little distracting. Like, I feel like it kind of ate my input right there. Yeah, Go-Go Dodo, he's the exit, and if you find, like, you can find, of course, there's many of him, right? Because that's the thing, is that he's just, there's a lot of Go-Go's. And if you find, the secret ones, you get a branching path. So I think for collecting, I don't think you get a 1-up. I think you get an enemy. So, or not an enemy, a helper. So the helper I have right now for the forest stages is Little Beeper, which is the little roadrunner. He runs onto the screen and blows everybody away. This is... Oh, come on, man. And the other one is Sneezer, which is the mouse in a diaper. floats in on a balloon. He sneezes and blows everybody away. Okay, let me see something. Okay, you can't jump off of this. That's what it was. I thought you could jump off the rope. Instead, he just lets go. I think what's making it blink is I think my Steam... Yeah, the Steam... Ah, shit. That was... Hang on. That was a Steam notification that made it do that. So let me just close... There. That should... I guess I was... Yeah, sorry for the flickering. I saw when it popped up it was that. Alright. Now we're good. I'm gonna... I think you can go down right here. You can always... Yeah, you can always go to the foot of the tree. Maybe turning off Steam will also alleviate the stuttering. So I'm trying to think, you know, I have a favorite Tiny Toons episode. Tiny Toons is directly responsible for me learning about the band They Might Be Giants. Because there was an entire episode of Tiny Toons that, well, I guess it wasn't an entire one because there was multiple songs. But they, there was like 4 music videos in the episode, and half of them were They Might Be Giant songs. Like, I'm pretty sure Istanbul, not Constantinople, I think that actually has an official music video. But the one for Particle Man is, like the Tiny Toons episode, I think that is considered the official video for that song. Because I don't think there is, like, one otherwise. Like, I casually reference, like, lyrics from that song every once in a while. I've done it throughout the history of this stream. You know, when I talk about the, like, watches, I'm like, well, that must be the Millennium Hand and the Eon Hand. You know, like, Universe Man, he wears a watch that has, you know, all these different concepts and measurements of time that he can tell you. Yeah, so that was oh shit. That moved to the side. So really? Oh, that's an insta-kill. The spikes are an insta-kill. Thought I just did 1 bar damage. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I heard about, I mean, I guess... Would I say I heard about ska through Kablam or like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games? I'm trying to think. Probably a little bit of both, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, this game definitely gets speedrun. I'm not good enough at it to do speedruns, that's why it's never been on Extra Life. Yeah, you can beat it in 100% for 12 minutes. I feel like if you nailed down like the way it feels to play it and you got the mechanics down, you could probably knock it out pretty easily. Oh, any percent, not 100%. I feel like you probably could. Like once you get a feel, like when you get the muscle memory for how Buster controls, I could see that. But yeah, I basically discovered They Might Be Giants from this show. And I guess if you've never heard They Might Be Giants, the most charitable way I can describe that group is it's like it's I would say they are Devo adjacent. If you like the, you know, kind of nerdy kind of rock of Devo, you'd probably like They Might Be Giants, but they've done so many different kinds of music and stuff. Like, some of their work is just, like, really experimental. So it doesn't even, it kind of defies description. Yeah, like, they did a song for Courage the Cowardly Dog that played for, like, commercial breaks on Cartoon Network. And because... Oh, hang on, we gotta get on the swinging balls. Like, because I knew what they sounded like, when I heard the Courage song, I was, okay, that's not an insta-kill. But that is. I tried to duck. Yeah, because I already knew what they sounded like. I was like, oh yeah, They Might Be Giants. I knew what they sounded like.
It's, yeah, so it's nerd, there you go, Shiva. It's nerd music that isn't gay about being nerd music. So I remember seeing the album Flood in stores, and I didn't know what it was. I recognized the logo as the movie logo, because it's the, whatever the Motion Picture Association of America logo is, it's that union. And I didn't know that's who the band was. And then, after the fact, you know, I knew about Particle Man, I knew about Istanbul, I knew about those songs. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that was a They Might Be Giants. So I bought it on CD when I was like high school. And then I heard off that album, Birdhouse in Your Soul. And I'm like, oh, okay. This is like one of the greatest songs ever is what this is. Okay, I get it now. And yeah, that's a good, it's a good song. Gotta watch out for the... I need complete focus or Buster will die and I'll get a game over right away. I'm gonna save state after this stage. Yeah, I don't think the Konami code's in this game. Sorry. There's no select button, right? Oh, there's Go-Go. I died at the very end, dude. How does that song start? I'm your friend, I'm just a little friend, but I'm your little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend. It's a song about light bulbs. It's a song about a self-aware light bulb, I think. Let's see. We're gonna save Scum, alright? Oh, dude, Old McDonald! Hang on. We gotta do it. Nice. Slapstick humor, baby. Yeah, there we go. And the bell. I'm surprised that's the first one of those I've found, because the bell, you saw it, gives you, an extra heart. That's right, Dr. Worm. Dr. Worm was in Kablam. That had a music video in Kablam. I think they just aired the music video as part of it because it's kind of a cartoon. I want to say there was a... Yeah, a 1-up back here. I was like, there's either a 1-up or there's a Go-Go Dodo back here. It's one or the other. Now watch me die on my way back to getting back up here. Oh, that's what it... Oh, shit. They drop out of that? Okay, good. Okay, well, I know where the items are. Can you imagine if, like, DSP tried to play this game? Well, he wouldn't make it. DSP would insist he remembered this show and he was a big fan of it, and he wouldn't be able to name you any characters. I guarantee if DSP tried to flex and pose, that's what we in the biz, we call that stolen valor, okay? He would insist, he was like, oh yeah, I was a big fan of this show, I watched it all the time in the 90s, okay? He would snort a couple of times, and he would talk about the super chats he's not getting, and then he would fail to name a single character in the show, and I guarantee he wouldn't have an 18 by 24 inked sketch of Buster and Babs Bunny. I guarantee DSP would not have that. Fake fan. Oh man. Getting sniped by enemies off the screen. Okay. Can't get hit. No more hits. more hits. One here. Oh! Oh, okay, wait. You can still... Wait, right? I thought you could keep going. So I remembered the booby trap, but I was like, you can keep going. Shit. Okay, well, fine. I'm waiting for the bat. There's gonna be a bat. He's gonna hit me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna reload my... Tried to thread the needle. There's no checkpoints in any of the stages, by the way. You know, I think that the DSP was inside us all along. It's the friends we made along the way. I mean, the trick is to kind of learn the layouts of the stages and then kind of, you know, be able to do the long jumps like that, but I'm bad at games. I know that that's an insta-kill, so you gotta be careful. Okay, that's the guy that got me last time. Tiny Toons was the first time you found out that Babs was short for Barbara and Dick for Richard. I can see that. Oh, I kind of stuttered on that jump and it kind of ate my jump. I'm still getting used to the threshold for like what does... Oh look, and of course I died at the end of the stage too. Like when your input gets eaten, you know what I mean? Let me get another extra life, please. I'm not good at games. It's right there. Just let me cross. Yeah, you can keep going this way, right? Is there something down here? You can cut through. I would, so, on the little art streams I do whenever I draw my sketches and things like that, I would like to draw more Tiny Toons characters, because I drew Buster and Babs. I could probably get away with doing, like, Fifi. It's just, like, the ones that I know how to draw, I wouldn't really need to, like, heavily study, like, pictures of to figure out. Okay, I saw the bell down here. Do you guys see it? That time I remembered that. So I'm pretty sure you get to keep the bell as long as you have, like, it doesn't take it away after you lose a life. That guy still saw me? But at the same time, I don't want to, like, just... I don't want to keep drawing characters in the same show. I would like to have some variety. I was thinking tomorrow night I might draw, I don't know, Robin Hood or something. So there's the slightest of floatiness to his controls, you know, like it's just enough to kind of throw me off where I like second guess what I'm doing. You know, like the one block jumps, they really kind of get me here. Throw that apple right there. So I feel like that should have hit. I feel like that character should have hit me. Because you get like there's like weird allowances with the hitboxes in this game. Like things that I definitely feel should have been. Okay, wait a minute. What the hell am I? What is here? This is... I've been here, right? Oh, wait, no! I gotta... Wait. No, Right, because Go-Go was at the beginning of the stage. So I'm dumb. That's what it is. I'm dumb. I literally looked right at him and I was like, he's right there. It's easy. I was like, I just get over there. Okay, see? So, first try. Easy. Excellent. So that puts me, Was I supposed to jump off to the left? That was that's terrible level design. I couldn't see where I was going. Like, that is so, like, that's jank level design right there. That was absolutely bad. I have beaten this game. Multiple times, even. Okay, so we go here, and went like this, and then it just drops, so I guess I gotta go like that, right? Okay, okay. Buster, please. Buster, please. Buster, please. Okay, good. Nice. Oh, no! Don't touch the spiky boys. Okay, that right there was one long, devoured jump. I don't want to miss any of these. I don't even want to go in there. I don't trust it. Yeah, see, I gotta get on the swinging balls. Like, oh shit. Okay, we're fine. We're so back. I thought it was Jover, but we've never been so back. Okay. It goes up to the 1 on the HUD right there. Okay, easy, easy, easy. That's first try, basically. Okay, all day. And I go here, right? That's yes. I knew that. Go, he's got to be here. He's like right here, right? He's like right down here. Where's this guy at? There he is. See? Easy. Yeah, the one on the NES is really good. The Tiny Toons game, there's one on the NES, the first one. There's 2 of them. Trouble in Wacky Land is the second one. And it was a little harder. The first one, I always think about that one, because I played the hell out of that. That was weird that, like, this was my first Tiny Toons game. And, of course, I had an NES before I had a Sega Genesis. But, you know, contextually back then, I only really knew about games if I saw them in the store or if, like, we went to the movie gallery and we rented a game. And if they just didn't have that in stock, like, there was... Some of you past a certain age will get it, but, you know, retro game stores were not a thing back then. You could find, like, old video games at somebody's garage sale. Okay? You couldn't just go to a dedicated store. So when they stopped selling NES games and kind of segued into Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, those games disappeared from the store, and they might as well have not existed anymore. There was no way to get your hands on them. There's no eBay. There's no nothing. You had a friend that you could borrow from a friend if you knew one that had a copy. It was like missing a TV show when it aired. If you missed it, you better hope there was a rerun. Check the TV guide, the printed TV guide you would have to look at to figure out what you wanted to watch. So, I didn't know about the NES game, so I played this one first, and then retroactively I went back and got a copy of the NES game because I eventually heard about it. And then there was the PS1 games are all not very good. Toonenstein was like a point-and-click game, and that came out, it's like 97 or 98 or something, and I think Toonenstein was the very last time the entire voice cast of the show was together on a Tiny Toons project. I don't know if the Looniversity reboot series, I don't know if they all came back for that. Because up until that point, the PS1 game was the last time they were all together. I think one of them's passed away, so I don't know. Alright, this is Calamity Coyote. His little dingus. So the box that Gene Splicer is in will flash. That's how you know which one he's in. This is really not a hard boss fight. You kind of see, you get into a little rhythm here. So that was easy. That was literally first try. Okay. Also, there was no cutscene when this fight started because Calamity doesn't talk. He's silent. He's like Wile E. Coyote never talks. He gestures. He emotes. Hey, Calamity Coyote, are you okay? Never says anything. Ain't you? Oh, never mind. Somewhere, I have a little they're like half the size of the two plush dolls I showed off a second ago. I have a little collectible Calamity Coyote plush toy that I remember getting. Man, we got it. It was like a promotional gift. I remember. I don't have him on me. He's in storage with some of my other stuff. I want to say I got him from a Target here in Corpus. I remember, like, my mom knew. I don't know how my mom knew about this. I like the thing. My mom knew I loved this cartoon. Like, I would record Tiny Toons on VHS and then watch it, and I would sing all the songs, the They Might Be Giant songs, and I would watch this show all the time. And my mom heard that, like, I guess they were having a little promo at the Target, and they were giving away the little dolls of Calamity Coyote. And I don't know why my mom and dad couldn't bring me up to Target themselves, but they tasked my grandfather with taking me up there to the Target. So I rode in his Oldsmobile, and we went to the Target and waited in. I don't remember waiting in line long. I remember we just went there, and I got like a little. I think I got a rolled up. I don't think it was a Tiny Toons poster. I think it was a Looney Tunes poster, and then I got the little Tiny Toons figurine. And I remember my grandfather. He knew who the Looney Tunes were. So I had the little stuffed animal, little doll. And on the way back, he was like, he's from Massachusetts, so he has that kind of voice. Like whenever I say things, I'll say the word like dog, and I kind of say it because that's little remnants of my upbringing of being around people from Massachusetts. So he recognized the cartoon character. So he had that voice, the way, like his inflection when he talked. And he was like, "Who the hell is that guy?" He was always very brash, but he was nice. But he always just casually used profanity, just like sprinkle it in. He's like, "Who the hell is that guy?" And I'm like, "It's Calamity Coyote." He's like, "Is he supposed to be brown, like the Roadrunner guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, but this is not the same one," because he knew Looney Tunes. He didn't know this one, so I just remember having that conversation with him in the car. I remember being like 5 or 6 and trying to tell my grandfather about this cartoon that I'm sure I sound like a fucking idiot. Alright. I'm gonna save. We just did a boss. Here we go. Ah, a little froggy boy. And that was a 1-up right there. Alright, so there's an item up here. I saw that. It was, what was it? Come on, man. Come on, Buster. What was it? Can I look up? Oh, it's a bell. Can I get... I don't think you can get 6 hearts. I think a bell at that point is just a health... Ah, God damn it, Buster. Yeah, it just refills your health at that point. I remember that spiky boy. I remember that. You feel the same way when you talk about your interest to your family? I think this moves, right? No? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. It do go down. Okay, that disappears. Chases. There you go. Yeah, that I remember that. I remember the boulder went really fast. Okay, watch out for spaghetti. Oh, really, SpaghettiOs guy? Really? Now, I don't think the invincibility saves you from enemies. Or spikes, I mean. There we go. I remember that was there. So I guess if I wanted to, I could, like, throw this level because, well, no, because the one-up I got at the beginning was score-based. It wasn't an item. You can go through here, and then you can keep going through here. Unfunny turd, is this Sonic? I mean, it might as well be, right? Okay, let me see. There's a way to do this. There's a way to do this. Watch, you feel me? Watch, just watch. Oh, shit. I get a running... Ah, shit. I get a running start. Buster, please. Okay, how do I... Let me see. He doesn't crawl, but you can do that. You can... This is very cool. This is very cool and neat. I'm gonna get it to work. So you gotta run in here. Get up P speed. Oh my god. He keeps eating it on the side of the... Damn it, Buster. He has a slide. He can, if he's running fast enough, he can slide. And you have to... But, like, maintaining it through this little section. So you have to, like, here, jump onto that. Ah! So you jump when this works. You go from here, you jump onto... You get into here, and then you go from here with the horizontal movement you have, you go up into here, and then you slide. I'll try it a couple more times. You can't crawl him. Damn it. I'm pretty sure that's a secret exit over there. I want to show you guys at least one of them, so you guys will think I'm good at this game. Let me see if I can fudge it from here. If I jump like this, yeah. So you can't. So he has to be doing the Sonic thing with his legs when he runs. There's just so many. Okay. There's just so many points for like. So many points just eat your momentum in this game. Let me see. Let me just run from in here. Yeah, see? You can do that little kick. Let me see. I'm trying to jump from that ledge. Ah! I'm trying to slide from here to see if you can chain them. There's a way to do it. It's like a... I don't want to call it a subpixel, but like there is something that just makes you like snag on the ledge right. Ah, damn it, the ledge right there. Like that lip. It is like a. It is definitely like a. I don't know. I can't do it. Sorry, I'm not good at this game. Now you know why it's never been on Extra Life. At least I remembered that the health power-ups were there. Oh, great, excellent. Right. Oh, no balls. The momentum in this game, I remember playing this as a kid and like getting used to it, but the momentum is just like really, hang on, is there... Hang on, what? Okay. No. Because you can't, like... You can't slide on command, right? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay. I don't remember this. Oh, shit. succeed. Can I fudge it by doing the Mario thing? You know, where you do like the... I don't know, looks like... Maybe? ...2026, they patched it into the game. Yeah, it's a post-release patch. I'm trying to jump at the edge of this second ledge right here to get up onto the... I feel like... Right, okay, good. Let me see something. He doesn't have a crawl. The controls are like really, really basic in this game. See, he can do the super jump. Oh, wait. He can crawl. But hang on, he's not, though. Yeah, because he crawls on, like, with his ears, right? Can I not? Okay, does this fucking Xbox controller, like, not... Because it's clearly left, right, up, and down work, but... Okay. I think I've seen the problem. This has 8 distinct input buttons and it doesn't combine the two. Okay, hang on. Let me see something real quick. Let me, Excellent. This is fucking stupid. Give me a sec. So, I assume, like... Okay, yeah. What the fuck, man? This is like an Xbox One controller, and it can't do that? Okay, well... Excellent. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, I know I've made it through this before. This is like easy shit. Thank you. She's on her way. Okay. Now watch me just get jump scared by a guy out here that's gonna just fucking clean my clock. I could go back. I think this is the secret exit though, because this is the... Right? Unless you're talking about a different stage that I've already forgotten about. Me and my goldfish memory. You can go through this a lot. If you're running, you can blow through those guys really quickly, but I'm trying to be cautious because there's Go-Go right there. All right. Yeah, I literally bought this controller to use for the stream, and it's like I just... Excellent. Hopefully I don't need... Because it is because it's 8 buttons. There's 8 inputs here, not 4. Alright. There's one of these levels you can just go straight to the left and there's goodies back there. Aha! I feel bad because, like, I bought... This was Patreon money I spent to get this controller. I was like, yeah, I'll get a brand new Xbox One controller for the stream, and it'll be neat, and I'll... Okay, there's nothing... Like, sometimes there's stuff behind these walls, but there hasn't been so far. I was like, yeah, I'll go get an Xbox One controller. It'll be neat, it'll be cool, it'll be fun. Is there a guy... Get off the ceiling. Who do you think you are, Lionel Richie? Okay, let me see something here, because I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, I really thought there was a hole in the wall there. I don't know. See you, Unfunny Turd. Good night, man. Ah, shit. I was reading chat, I got squinched. That's your fault for saying that it's funny that the music only lasts a minute. Oh, wait, that took away my... It took away my bells? Okay, hang on. Wait. Let me no, let me not load, because that was in the middle of that stage. Shit. Okay, well, I guess I just lost that then. Excellent. Excellent. This is going so well. This is going amazingly well. This is now a DSP stream. I have also yet to figure out what causes other things to make the screen blink like that. I don't actually know. Seems like a video driver issue, but I don't know what's causing it. Okay, now if I just don't get smashed right here. See, that's easy. It's easy. Just don't screw it up right there. I don't think I have any other controllers. Okay, let me see something. I mean, because it's not like you can't like just combine the inputs, right? Free button. It's, oh my god, dude. Okay, what is player 1B? What is that? Is player 1B like additional controls for player 1? Like, can I do this? And then let me see. No, that doesn't let me. You're absolutely killing me. You're breaking my balls, Buster, okay? Can I can't even just leave that menu open. You're killing me, man. This is like, oh my god. I mean, I guess when they designed this Xbox One controller, it wasn't made with the expectation that somebody would use it to emulate Sega Genesis games, I guess. You know, that's just, so you can't have the two inputs at the same time. It's weird. Terrible. What's up, Captain Horatio? You used to follow me a long time ago, and you forgot that I existed for almost a decade. It happens, man. You know, it's just 10 years. 10 years goes by in the blink of an eye. It's like, I wonder what this Gatorbox guy is still around, and he's still playing old video games that I barely remember, and he's also still just not good at them in general. It's a real one for the ages. What do the carrots do? Are you asking what the orange things are for? So, Flux is hitting me with, you should have got an 8-bit DOE controller. I got bad news for you, man. Hang on, what are these on the... Wait. Oh, no, these are... Wait. Oh, no, hang on. Okay, let me get out of this area. Okay. Let me... Oh, shit. Wait, how the hell do I... Can I walk across that? I mean, I have to, right? Hang on. Just so that I don't run this off course any more than I have been. Let me see. Okay, you can walk on that. Good. Are they like the ring? So if you collect 50 of the carrots, you get one of the enemy, the helpers up there that you can call in to wipe the screen with. But they also give you score, and I think if you get 50,000 points, you get an extra life. Okay. Let me see something real quick. There is a button here for left stick and D-pad. If I go like this... Now he just doesn't move at all. Oh my god! And let me see something. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Oh, that was it. Okay, never. I take it back. I take it all back. I take it all back. We're good. So the last time you were here, I was playing 2,600 games on the Wii U. That stream was also a disaster because I was trying to get value out of the Wii U that I only bought to get Mario Maker to play on this stream. And I was like, I guess I could install the homebrew channel on it and we could play some Atari games. And then it just wouldn't load games because it would take forever to load the directory, and yeah, it was a whole thing. That was actually, I want to say that was like the first, like, the first Hangout streams we did on this, when I just wasn't doing the Friday show, like I'm doing tonight, and we just play those and kind of goof off. That was, man, that's a real throwback. Like, those streams are so old. That was before I had the hard drive space to record that, so that's like, that's technically all like Gatorbox lost media. So since you were there, you saw them, you're witness to something that's just not really tangible anymore. Okay, I'm gonna get hit by this, aren't I? It's gonna kill me and I'm gonna get mad. No. But there's a second one. I forgot about the Beanie Bopper. I knew that one was there too. Okay, go like that, stand in the middle. Easy. Got it, easy. This does something, right? This is... Okay, why are the sprites fucking up? Yeah, I knew it was gonna do. I knew it was gonna try to screw me. You tell your grandkids about the Wii U stream. I saw this guy. He was playing the Atari games on the wrong system, and he wasn't good at any of them. I'm playing super cautiously right now because I don't want to get hit by any of these very cool-looking punk rat guys. Okay. The end of the level, we gotta be close. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. The SpaghettiOs man is here too. Oh shit. Damn it. Okay, so he's gonna shoot. What was the hit? What? Dude, nuh-uh. That didn't hit me. That wouldn't. That was nowhere close to Buster's foot. Nowhere close. Dude. What? I've only got one life left. Are you kidding me? Excellent. That was some shit hit detection, or as we like to say in the biz, shit detection. That's what that was. That was terrible. Going down. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's bad. Okay. Let's walk through that. I was gonna see if there was a hole in the wall right there to see if there's a bell, something to give me some extra hit points. At least I fixed this. At least I fixed this. That's the small victory. Jump. Oh man, I thought that was definitely gonna hit me. I had no faith in that whatsoever. Okay, what's that? There's a heart right there. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm just You can see my momentum is like completely fucked on this slope. The 0 count. Save stated on the previous. I did on the previous stage. It's fine. It's fine. If I die, I can just load my save state and I'll... I remember how the previous stage ended. It's not a problem. I'm not mercy killing the Tiny Toons game, okay? I can do this. I can do this. I beat this game when I was like 7, you know? It's not a hard game, alright? This is a baby game for babies, alright? This is easy. It's easy. All I have to do is just watch. Is this area called the Shit Show Caverns? I mean, I don't remember what this part in the level was called. Also, Captain Horatio, thank you for the refollow. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Just like old times. I got a few more gray hairs, and I think by the time I finish this game, I have a few more. Hey, Rocker, what's going on, man? Damn it. So if I continue here, what does it do? Where does it put me? Okay, I'm already on this stage, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters, all right? Nothing matters. Eat Arby's. Oh, the new Twitch clip maker is broken on Firefox? Well, you're trying to make clips. It's only broken because you're trying to make clips of me not being good at the games, so you can post them for upvotes on Reddit, and it knows that you're trying to do. It knows that you're cyber stalking, doxing, and harassing me on the internet, and it's not gonna let you do that. Okay, because Twitch is a safe space now. That's what they do. You can't be mean. No bullying, no cyber stalking, no doxing, no nothing, okay? No fun is allowed on Twitch. No slurs, no chat emotes. You want to post only the chat is neither an emote only nor no emote, text only. Club Penguin super safe lockdown chat. All you can do is post a little music note, sound effects, and chat. That's all I'm gonna let you do. Okay, that's it. You can pick from seven pre-made phrases. Hi, how are you? Good. You want to come to my igloo? Actually, not even that. Not even that. Okay, I got it. This motherfucking guy. Yeah, I knew that was gonna hit me. I could not dodge that. Okay, the hitbox for that took up the entire. I know because it got me last time. It takes up the. It would have taken up the whole hallway right there. I was screwed. I was screwed. He got me. He had me dead to rights. He had me dead to rights. Bullshit. Bullshit. Didn't hit me. Bullshit. Okay, right, is there... Hang on, let me see something. I didn't think so. It's like, I was trying to think... There's secret crap in this level. There's secret things here that are hidden here. I don't remember any of them are. There's none here. Like, you can't, like, go underneath those blocks. Because, like, if I jump, like, right up here, there's a heart. There's an item here. I'm trying to remember how I even get up to that. It's right... It's that. It's right above here. I'm trying to remember. Can I go through the... I was trying to see if I could, like, go through the ceiling? Oh, shit, okay. That helps. God damn it, I tried to give myself more space to... Stop shooting! No more balls. No more. That's cheating. Okay, what is down here? If I go down, do I die if I go down? Are there items down? Is there good stuff down here? I mean, I don't know. It's a long way down. Don't scare me like that, Buster. I mean, fuck, I don't know. Is that gonna fall if I... No! What? Dude! It's just... I had the slightest inkling to use one of my screen clearing things, and I just didn't do it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I should have done it. I forgot how much of this game is memorization of like, oh yeah, if you jump down there, there's 4 enemies. Just that guy had it locked in. He was ready to just shoot me as soon as I jumped down there. We're not gonna be here for a while. There's no need to get a Snickers. I'm finishing it. We're beating it right now. Okay? This is the one. This is the money shot. All the other ones was practice. All the deaths I just got in this stage, all 9 of them, that's purely to manipulate the RNG, okay? It's pure. I don't even need to go in there and get that heart. Don't even need it. I don't... Okay.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Actually, this shit is most certainly something, actually. It actually was. I don't even have a funny thing to say to that, because that bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Terrible. Yep. I'm like 12 levels deep into this game, I still haven't gotten used to the slightly broken momentum physics. Momentum physics! This is Carl's Bad Caverns when Carl's not home. I can do this. I can. This is easy. All day, first try, okay? Watch. Spiky ball. Didn't even hit me. Didn't even hit me. Okay, we're gonna go in here for the pit stop. Oh, this is a predicament. I activated at the different times. Okay. Hang on. I'm not going to read chat until I get past this section. Okay. I'm gonna hide over here. This is a tactical retreat, okay? Sure, fine, whatever. Momentum physics. Something Xbox One games don't have because I guess they're all vibe-coded with AI. I mean, this for a second, I was about ready to say this controller was vibe-coded AI shit because it couldn't do 2 inputs at once until I realized there's a switch on the back of it to emulate a left stick. and not a D, which is weird because a D-pad, a Sega Genesis controller has a D-pad, not a left stick. Okay, this is it. We're going down. This is it. This is it. Come on, Diaper Man. Got him. Now, there is something... Why have they copied the same... It's like a Mario Maker stage. They copied the same part of the stage like 8 times in this level. You can go in one of the walls here. There's a... You know what I mean? Like, you can go in there. There's something to do. There's a secret in there. We're still... Because this is the part where there's the second Beanie Bopper, right? I knew that was there. And it still got me. Excellent. Excellent, stupid bat guy. What, they're gonna drop a rock on me or something? No, this rat guy. I don't know, that rat, I don't think he has a name, because those are the enemies, they're in the NES game as well. I don't think I remember them from the show. Unless they're just like a generic kind of a thug kind of character, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god. These levels are made by Toons. Okay, this is where the other branching path of the stage led me to. So I made it this far last time, and then I died right here because there's like an enemy right here, right? That just got me? Or like there's a swinging ball, or... Yeah, I remember these guys. I got hit with the bat. There's a bat right here. Where is he? That guy. No, it was this guy, because there's this fucking guy that shoots SpaghettiOs at me. Excellent. Okay, this is it. This is uncharted territory, man. I've never been here before. Never been here on this stage. Okay, this is it. There's something, right? Because look, the wall is fucked up right there. That's... Come on, man. Surely there's... Whatever. They just copied the same chunk of the stage 15 times in a row. No more surprises. No surprises. Just put Go-Go down here, okay? I'm ready to go-go. Thank God! Thank God for Go-Go, okay? First try, by the way. First try. I'm gonna edit this so that it looks like the first try, alright? And you won't know if you didn't see this live, you'd think I was good at this game. Water stage. It's great. Oh, what are they spelling? Oh, I remember the Gator guy! The little spinny boy! I remember him! It spells Toon, by the way. Dude, I remember the little... Look at him, man. I remember him. He does like his little ninja karate kick move. Dude, I fucking love that guy. I forgot about him. Okay, well, he kicks when you get close, I guess. Dude, I haven't thought about him in, like, forever. That's like a core memory unlocked. I enjoy. I like him. Special best boy right there. Watch out for the fucking tallywhacker. Where the hell am I going? Nope. You can probably infer what I'm trying to do by hugging the wall. No, but bunnies can breathe underwater. I don't know if you knew that. That's true. That's a fact. You can wiki that if you want. You know, that's a real thing. Oh, fuck me. Yep. Good. There's a current, you can see, obviously. can knock those guys out. What if I keep going this way? What is this way? I want to say there's a wall here and it makes you go to the left. Yeah, there we go. Makes you... Oh, excellent. The swinging, I'm just saying, man, the swinging balls move too fast, okay? They're swinging, they're swinging. It's too much. Enemies spamming water. Sega want to go out of business? No, they hadn't yet released the Dreamcast yet. They weren't ready. They weren't yet ready to give up. Excellent. So there's a current pulling me towards the left in this screen, and then once you get a little further down, it starts to pull you to the right. Like when you get through here, like after you cross here where the carrots appear, now it pulls you right. There's a fish down there. Gotta watch out for the spinny boy. Please. Please. Oh my god, no spinny gate. How do I get through this? Hang on, time out. Okay, you also can't call your friends underwater. Which makes sense. He has to blow a whistle. You kind of can't do that underwater. You know, that's true to life. Excellent. There's a current that sucked me straight up. That's true. There weren't any underwater friends on Tiny Toons, were there? It wasn't like a really cool, like a killer whale character or anything like that, like a dolphin. You know, there's no Shamu or whatever. Is it Croc? It kind of looks like him. He has the same kind of like weird, kind of like soft features and like a Yoshi face that Croc has. You know what I mean? Like Yoshi face. Can I get above him? I don't think I can. Oh wait, I can. Okay. That doesn't seem like I should be able to do that. It seems like he's gonna hit me if I try to... How the fuck did I snake it through those guys like that, dude? What? What? How'd I get through all of that without getting hit a single time? I should have taken like 8 points of damage total. Now watch, I'm gonna get hit by just some random thing now. Or not, you know, whatever, I don't care. What's over here? Okay. Is there an item up here? This seems like a pain in the ass to get to. Oh my fucking god, man. Why are you putting the one block down? Buster, please. Oh, it's a bell. It's a bell! Okay, no, we're getting that. I'm definitely getting that. That's important. That's an important item. Okay? Beautiful. Now watch, there's gonna be like another entire second gauntlet to this level. You know, more swinging balls. I'm just waiting for it. I'm in a current right now. I'm getting pushed around. Yep, okay, we're gonna go straight up. We're gonna damage boost through all that fucking... Excellent. I think there's a boss stage up next. It's the... I don't think it's a lava one, right? And that's because there's still a whole lava world to get through. Yeah, because see, there's the lava levels. Alright. It's Plucky Duck. Yep, he does that. And then he swoops down. They totally missed the pattern. Oh, you motherfucker. we go. So yeah, that's the thing, is that like the boss fights in this game are really not that difficult. This one you just have to like just kind of hope that he ducks down where you are, you know what I mean? It's, the movements kind of line up. Like, see, like that, like it's... He was already halfway across the screen when the things fell, so he'll swing down this way. So it's like, these are not really hard fights. It's like, it's everything else, like, it's all the levels between getting from here to the next boss fight that's a huge pain in the ass. Say he's gonna dip this way, because see, this is a weird one for timing. Whoops. I'm definitely getting hit there. Okay, that's alright, fine. Fast hit. Hey, Buster Bunny, are you hurt? Nah. Pretend the previous 2 stages didn't happen. He is really a bad guy. I won't hurt you anymore. Really? Trust me. Buster Bunny, the lava cave is next, so you must be very careful. You must be very careful. So the Asian guy in the plane is Dr. Gene Splicer. He was in 1 episode of Season 1, which is what confused me, because, like, as a kid, I vaguely recognized him, but I was like, who the hell is this guy? So, I don't know. Is this the one where you can go in the... One of these levels, you just go in the wall. So, Eagle Eye viewers might be like, hey, weren't we just here? And I was like, yeah, that was the, it was the blue version of this game. Oops. Okay. Look at that. Look at that ideal specimen. We're in hell now. Where do you think we were a level ago? You know, like that's... We were just in hell. This is hell 2. The sequel. The squeakquel. This is... Actually, this is Marble Zone. Is where we are here. I didn't trust I was going to be able to make that jump on the first try. Here we go. Okay, is there... Please tell me there's a... Oh my god. I was hoping there'd be a... you know, obviously I don't need to say it, but you touch the lava, you know, you die instantly. That's an insta-kill. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's fucking gob... Oh, there's a flame spout. Okay, I saw it. You got me. Fair enough. Oh, wait, no, the lava... Okay, I was wrong. The lava's not a one-hit kill. Somehow... Right, but that... Right, that moved. The spikes are a one-hit kill, no matter how much health you have, but the lava is not. Excellent. Really thread the needle there. No, nope, that's what got me last time. This. I was gonna try to use my... Excellent. They just follow the thing. You know, they don't just turn around when they hit an edge. If Buster's moving fast enough, he can do a skid. He can, like, skid on his feet. Damn it. Fucked up my jump there. So I was trying to skid into those enemies and kill them. I'm gonna die right here. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. No way. Okay, well there is a fucking way. I was wrong. But this guy, whatever. You know what? This is it right here. I'm going. Where'd that guy come from? Why is there two of them? Oh, excellent. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what this is. It sucks. That's what it is. It's good. Okay, we're gonna lure this guy down. We're gonna lure this guy down. Up. I remembered that was there. I'm back in. I'm back in at 0 lives. Okay, I should not have picked that up. I was trying to just take a break, trying to take a breather. Yeah, you guys like how I can just like jump through the different little sparkle ring things of fire without getting hit a single time? But like, I'll just start dogging it, and like this part, I'll probably just get hit right here because I suck, or maybe not. It's like the dumbest parts of these stages give me the hardest time. We're gonna debate that into falling, and then I'm gonna. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's a conveyor. Nice. New hazard introduced. Good. Fuck me. No, look out, Goblin Boy. Okay. Do I have a favorite licensed game? Given how many I play. Trying to think. Licensed game. I definitely do. I definitely do. Let me try to think of one. Like, well, before I lose. I want to make it a quality answer. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Remember this? Remember this guy? It's okay. There's a backup. There's a backup plan. Don't worry. Favorite license game. Shit, I'm drawing a blank. I definitely do have one. I don't want to fall here because that's going to take me to where I just... Hang on, was I here a second ago? I don't know. Buster. Just... Oh. Favorite licensed game. Because I'm trying to think, well, no, see, Blast Core isn't licensed from anything. That's just a thing. It's just a good game. So that's why I was getting kind of confused, because I was like, it's not a licensed game. One up. Nice. All right, here we go. That didn't work. That didn't work. Like, GoldenEye is a good game. That's a licensed game. I would say I really like... Is it my favorite, though? I don't know. Okay, good. That's the exit. Excellent. I'm trying to think, because I'm thinking of all games that I like. You know, no Mario or Sonic game is a licensed game. Spyro's not. Banjo-Kazooie is not. I guess maybe MC Kids would be my favorite licensed game. I mean, it's a McDonald's game. I like it enough that it's been in every single Extra Life marathon. And I guess, dude, what is this? What is this motion? What is going on here? Dude, this is demonic. This is, okay, they're like oval. They're moving in ovals. I like, Rocky Rodent, hell no. I like Rescue Rangers, obviously. I liked that game. But I would not, that doesn't constitute a favorite. That's nowhere close, because I was not really very good at that game. I liked it, but I was like, you know, I suck at it. You know, DuckTales I like, but I wasn't very good at DuckTales either. I'm so bad at that game. Oh, wait, this is a bonus round. Nice. That's the first one of these I've found. Alright, here we go. Now, you don't want to touch. It's like the MC Kids level with all the phony finish lines. You want to get to all of these Go-Go's will end the stage. How is it that I've only found... Man, got a lot of these secrets. See, the further you get, the more items you get. I think Goof Troop for SNES is also a pretty good game. I like that one. Goof Troop's good. I guess, you know, see, Pokemon wouldn't count because Pokemon is not a licensed game. It's its own franchise. Dragon Tales would count. Godzilla would count. Cool Spot would count. Chester Cheetah would. Those would all count, but Pokemon wouldn't. Oh, and it takes you back to the level. Okay, it doesn't just automatically finish the stage. I didn't think so. I didn't think it would do that. Oops. So we're so back. I'm finding all the one-ups. All the one-ups, all the secrets. Why is it that I just started getting good at the game in the lava levels? I don't know. Now see, FNAF is not a licensed game. It was an original property. They made... the game, like the movies based on FNAF, would be a licensed property because they're licensed from the game. But the, you know, the game itself isn't. Because it's the thing. Whatever came first is not the license. That would be the franchise. Hades Flame. It's Buster Bunny from Tiny Toons, man. That's why he looks like. That's why he looks like. What's his face? Bugs Bunny. The C64 version of Ghostbusters. That was a good one, but not the NES version. We don't talk about that one. Already at the next boss. Easy. Plucky Duck? No, who is Plucky Duck? That's not my name. I'm the Toxic Revenger. You're in for it, Buster Bunny. Okay. See, when does he be... Okay. So you have to pay attention when he pokes his head out when he's about to come out of the thing. And he tends to follow you. Like, this is such a... Oh, he still got me, too. But like that is such an easy non-boss fight. If you just alternate between two levels, he never hits you. I just got hit because I was trying to read chat. Hey, Plucky Duck, how many times do I have to tell you? I am the Toxic Revenger. Next time, I'm not going to help you with your homework, Plucky Duck. Sorry, Buster, but I say that's immediately dropped it. So why did they make new characters for Tiny Toons instead of making the existing ones younger? Because they did have... There was, they did have baby Looney Tunes. I don't know what the deal was, but in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, they had the Tom and Jerry kids, and that was Tom and Jerry aged down. They had the Flintstones kids. They had the Jetsons kids. They had a pup named Scooby-Doo, which was kids. And they had baby Looney Tunes. So they had already done that. So they did... Tiny Toons were meant to be like the next generation. They went to Acme Looniversity because they were studying to be the next generation of Looney Tunes. It's like mentioned in the theme song. You know, they go there to... And Muppet Babies. Yeah, they had... baby versions of everything. I don't know who started that. Somebody's responsible for that. You know, they're gonna pay for it when they die eventually because they're going to the hot place. They're going here to those levels. But yeah. And yeah, so the normal Looney Tunes are in Tiny Toons Adventures as the teachers at the school, and then they also appear as like the alma mater of, or like the alumni of the university and all that. They did, yeah. They had the young Shaggy and Scooby. That was a pup named Scooby-Doo. Was that? That was the one they did. Yeah, so Rugrats happened at the same time as all of these baby-fied, aged-down cartoons, but Rugrats wasn't, Rugrats itself wasn't a cartoon that had a reboot where they were aged down. They went the opposite direction. After a while, they did all grown up. They aged them up. Well, that's the thing, though. Is I feel like the Tiny Toons. I don't think it's the middle. I think they're. I mean, I guess they're younger, but they're at a university, so I feel like they're like college aged, right? Because the Looney Tunes are old. They're adults. They're grown. You know, they were the '90s. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, wait. Now this is the Psych Out, right? Because you got to go left here. But I thought I like that guy. I like the spinny crocodile. Okay, so that is the best character in the game. I want to play as him. What hit me? I was looking at chat. It was one of those crabs. No fish. The graphics in this level look like Pugsy. Okay, hang on. Shit. Just get out of the water! Come on, please, Buster. All right. I was just trying to get back here because this is a shortcut, and it doesn't matter because I'm gonna die. Excellent, dude. What? I jumped on him. Now I'm dead. There goes all my hearts. I was just trying to shortcut, man. That's all I wanted to do. You know what? I don't care anymore. Whatever. I ain't even mad. Come on, dude. I ain't even mad. I can't get that. Fuck! Well, I mean, I don't want to save scum. Because if I continue, it just puts me at the level I was on. So there's not really a penalty for continuing. Oh, there's another one of those. We're so back. We're so back! Okay, this is the one you really gotta pay attention to, because, like, past a certain point, they stop, okay. Like, they start putting Go-Go's between the... Yeah, see? Now it's a pain in the ass. I gotta follow this down. Okay, that's the halfway point. That's the halfway point. No, wait, that's an extra life. That's towards the end. How am I not inadvertently touching these guys? Holy shit. Please, okay. Another extra life. There's a bell at the end of this, right? They usually put... Man, I don't remember this layout at all. I mean, it's not really a layout, it's easy, but, like, this goes on for a lot longer than I remember. There's probably a retro achievement for, like, you know, doing this. Dude, they're staggering the carrots all weird now. Like, it's like deteriorating on purpose as I get further in. This is very mean, what they're doing here. This is very insidious. Okay, there's a little bit of sprite overload there. Oh, no! Oh, they mixed it up on me, man. They put a guide... Oh... The sprites were flickering because there was too many things going on here. And I was trying to focus on where it was landing, and I just met. Oh my god, dude! Like that shark, cool shark. Darren is. I appreciate that. As bad. Oh, I got the extra life though. Doesn't matter. And we're at the beginning again, so. As bad as you think you are at this game, you'd still be on the first level. I'm getting used to the jank as we go. Like I am getting used to it. It's kind of coming back to me a little bit, like piece by piece. You know, brick by brick, like a movie Bob book. Let's do that bonus round again. I'm pretty sure the bonus round respawns. That was fun, right? That wasn't hard to look at. There it is. Here we go. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna do it just to prove that I can do it, okay? I'm really fighting with slowdown in this level because they're doing there's a lot of sprites they're drawing to the screen every time. It's like it's weird because like as the screen scrolls up and things are not drawn to the screen, it goes a little bit. You can probably tell it gets kind of choppy when there's like a bunch of carrots and go-gos on the screen. Never mind. I turned off the retro achievements command, Fangermon, because I don't use that website anymore. Okay, we're gonna jump in this way. I didn't touch him. Didn't touch him. That was fake news. Fake news. Oh, fuck this, dude. The Bogder Todd School of Level Design strikes again. It does. It absolutely does. You telling me these Bogders were Todds? There's Go-Go. There he is. Easy. Easy! I am doing it wrong, aren't I? Thanks, Kazooie. I always knew you had my back. I appreciate it. Love you too. Alright. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Alright. This is a boss level, I think. So I'm gonna do this. And I'll make a save state. I'll pause it here. Because there's the snow levels, and then past that, I think there's like a factory stage. So what I want to avoid doing is I don't want to play this up until exactly midnight. And then start it next week and have like 30 minutes of gameplay. Because I don't want to get messy and do like a backup game and stuff. So we'll beat the boss here. Pause it. And we'll finish. So we'll end a little bit early tonight. And then next week I might end a little bit early as well. And I'll try to make up for it by having more stuff. Because we're doing cassette roulette for the unbox next week. So that usually takes slightly longer. So if there's slightly less gameplay, it should factor out, ideally. Like I'm doing the math in my head. So let's do this. Okay, well this is actually a whole ass level. It's not a boss fight. Forgot about that. It's a haunted ghost ship. From the DuckTales school level designs, what we got going on here. Who the hell are you? What is that guy? It's like worse than the suits of armor from the Pugsy game. Okay, there's like a guy down here throwing shit. Excellent. Excellent. Nice. He's just throwing his little. Oh my god. Okay, bell. That's what I was trying to get. That's all I was trying to get was the bell. I didn't hear no bell. and then you go up here and you go out and around. Like, they introduced this mechanic to, like, push. You can push that, the barrel, you can push it. They introduced that mechanic in the first stage. There's a rock you can push. And, like, they never do anything with that again. They never make you push anything again. It's very confusing. No. Ah, fuck. No, no, I don't want the cheeseburger, man. Okay. You have to, it's like, you have to do it here. It's like they introduce that mechanic to you at the beginning of the game, and they just assume you're gonna oh my god. No. They just assume you're gonna forget about it. Okay, I need a heart. I'm gonna die if I think I need this. I think I need this. No, you can't push it down there. I was gonna say I thought I needed it down there, but I guess no. Okay, where am I going? Can I get up? Can I get that? Can I get that? Is that too dangerous? Is that dumb? Is that a dumb idea? Is that a dumb idea to go down there and get that? I want it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna get it. I'm doing it. We're going down there. We're gonna get it. This is stupid. This is not a good idea. This is a bad idea. Oh, it's a bad idea! Fuck! It's okay. I can do this. We're gonna go grab the bell again. This is easy. It's not hard. Don't. I'm throwing for content, okay? Alright. Yeah, I mean, when I see the ghost, obviously, yes, you want to run. But, like, the problem is that Buster has a little bit of a wind-up to his movement. Just a little bit, you know? Like, a little wind-up. So he doesn't get moving right away. Shit. Remember, that guy was there, too, and he got me. Up. Shit. I knew he was there. I knew he was there. Okay. Same thing. Same thing. We're going down. Okay, now I know there's a ghost here, so we're going straight in. We're going straight in. We're gonna lock in. I'm not gonna let him get me. 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 Nope, not gonna get me. Okay, there's another heart down here. That's fine. I'm not gonna bitch about that, but... Son of a bitch. I'll bitch about that. So we gotta go further in this way. Oh! Motherfucker! Okay, yes. Easy. Okay, I saw another heart. Gotta get up there. No, go! Please say the right tune. I didn't touch it! It's, oh, fuck! Okay, I'm not mad. I ain't even mad. It's easy, like I said, easy baby game. Baby, it's a fucking cartoon game. Not even hard. This is the easiest. Okay. You know, beating this game basically free. Okay. trying to remember why this was a red level on the map. I was like, I don't think there was a boss here. Okay, let me see something. What is over... If I climb this part of the bridge, or the ship... Yeah, see, there's an extra life over there, but I don't remember how to get to it. I don't need it. I think you can get back up there from that... You know where I crawl underneath the ship at the beginning? I'm pretty sure there's a place that you can go up and around. There's ghosts here. Dude, I was jumping, man. I was in the air. I was airborne, man. I was Air Jordaning in that. This guy out.
It's free real estate.
Thank you, Tim. Okay. Going over here. Am I not going over here? Okay. We're ducking in. We're locking in. We're getting in down in here. Okay. Boom. Now, I'm gonna go up this way. Oh, right, that's a... it's kind of a shortcut, but not quite. Because you can go up and around that way. Ghost is still there. Bullshit. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, you know what? You're going... I'm dealing with you. So you don't want to even go up here. You don't want to go there. I'm going this way. I'm going to grab this heart. Okay. We're going to be extra super careful because there's going to be a ghost down here, and then there's going to be a rake, and there's going to be a lancer guy, and there's going to be spikes. Like, there's going to be chattering joke teeth. There's going to be a door that lets us in, and... treasure. That's Buster. That's the title. That's the titular treasure. Right there. Title. That's it. Roll credits. This could be. Yes, it's the lost treasure. Buster Bunny. Give me the treasure. Montana Max, you leave this treasure alone. Buster Bunny. The treasure is mine. And I'll do what it takes to get it. Uh-oh. Oh no! He's doing the spring yard zone thing where he's like breaking the level apart. Nice. So that the water just okay, thank God you start here. I was like, just so we're clear. The lava just does 1 bar of damage to you. However, the water kills you instantly. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. One more hit. One more hit. Fucker, he's getting awfully close to me. Oh, you bitch. Okay, I got... Don't worry. Tim, Texas. I saw something get redeemed. Give me a sec. Man, I got him, oh baby. There. Not getting that treasure. Ain't getting my lint. Buster Bunny, if you want Babs and your friends back, bring the treasure to me. Darn, Montana Max is up to no good. He done diddly, you find out that he's got Babs the whole time. He's got Barbara, even. Okay, so we start here, because that's kind of the...
It's not quite the midway point. That's like 60% of the way through the game. It's a little bit past the the halfway point. So let me do a save state. What am I? Hang on, state. What am I? Okay. Let me see something real quick.
Load state? I just made that one, right? Okay, so that's where we're at. Good. All right. So I'll dog ear it here. Should just keep that, hopefully. All right. So we had. Well, you guys were dealing all that stuff. Dumb trivia fact, bad joke. Here we go, man. Dumb trivia fact. When a reporter asked Pioneer chat show host Johnny Carson what he would like his epitaph to be, he replied, "I'll be right back." That was weird, wild stuff. Weird, wild stuff. I know a little bit. I know a little Carson, okay? Wasn't a big late night TV guy. I never really watched all that stuff. We also got Texas trivia too, but also a bad joke. You guys got to sit through this one. Knock, knock. You know it's going to be that. You know, it's 90% of this book is knock, knock jokes. Statistically, you're going to get one. Knock, knock. Who's there? To. To who? It's to whom? To whomstead. To whomstead. Remember when that was the thing? Whomstiv? What was that? Like, that's like, was that a deep fried meme? Was that back in the era of like the deep fried, like, because it wasn't a dank meme, right? I don't even know that, because it's not a brain rot meme either. It's not like that was not a Zoomer thing. Zoomer is, you know, on cap, on God, you know, fidget spinners. That's all Zoomer shit. Whomstiv was not. That was like the last of the millennial shit. You know, that was the youngest millennials. That was their last hurrah before Gen Z started dictating slang with their stupid ass haircuts. Draco, you're not one to talk about fashion. You're literally sitting there in a fucking Disney shirt with a flannel on, and you've dressed that way for the past 30 years. I know. Yeah, that was the same meme as Yaldiv. Yeah, like where it's everything is all, y'all, you know, it's excessively contracted. All right, armadillo question. Here we go. Let me hit you with this. How many natural lakes in Texas? Not are in Texas. I'm gonna hit you with that grammar. How many natural lakes are in Texas? I'm going to say there's got to be at least one. Because there's Lake Corpus Christi, okay? There's at least one. So there's probably more than that. I'm going to hit them with, I'm going to say there's 4. No. Because there's also they're not counting aquifers, I'm sure, because that's underground. There's Lake Corpus Christi. Man, there's like up in like Woodsboro and stuff like that. There's a lake up there. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say there's like 7. What the fuck is this shit? 1. Lake Cotto. Okay, what is it? Is Lake Corpus Christi man-made? Somebody dig that hole? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. That's bogus. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You know, there's a single one. There's literally a lake. I don't think Lake Corpus Christi is man-made. I assume by natural lake they mean ones that were carved out, that God put there himself. So I don't know, man. It's Lake Corpus Christi is what's used for like it's a municipal water source. It's part of the filtration system here. It's all what they did. You know, I don't know. Hey, Amiga Cammy, what's going on? Maybe Texas is a lake. You know, like that.
out of the whole state, you know, and I don't know. But whatever. All right. Well, oh, so Lake Corpus Christi is indeed an artificial reservoir. Okay, well, I guess I stand corrected. Texas has the biggest state in the country, and it's got one. I know you're gonna tell me that Alaska is bigger. Dude. You got Alaska's like this big, and people live on that much of it. The rest is owned by the Penguins. Yeah, it's just Texas Monthly Magazine. There's one natural lake. That's crazy. This whole time I've been living a lie, going to lake. They call it Lake Corpus Christi. That's false advertising, okay? They should just say Corpus Christi Artificial Reservoir is what it should be called. You should not be legally allowed to call it a lake if it's not a lake, okay? That is a difference. There is a legal distinction between calling your product cheese and calling it pasteurized processed cheese product. One of them is not cheese in the slightest, and I'll leave it up to you to figure out which one it is, okay? So, that's, the Caddo, hang on. Darren says there's hundreds of small lakes. Lake Caddo thing is a myth, so the game is... You telling me that this trivia game from the 1970s is incorrect? It's somehow out of date? I don't believe it. No me digas. No me digas. No mames, way. Anyways, Lake Corpus Christi is a bigger LARPer than Texas. That's right, man. You know, Michael Malden, he retired to Texas, but he ain't from here. You're not Texan. You know, that's the thing, is that, and you have to accept that wherever you came from. It's fine. You can do that, but you come down here buying the fucking 10-gallon cowboy hat and stuff like that. You can do that. That'd be like if I went to California, started acting like a surfer. You know what I mean? Like, you're not from there. You don't get to behave that way. All right. That's anyway. I remember a long time ago. God, this was like a decade ago. I went out of the country. I went to Canada, all the way up, and I visited some friends over Christmas and New Year's in Canada, and we hung out and, you know, checked out some things to do and played in the snow and looked at the lake that froze over and all. One of the Great Lakes up there up by Michigan. And we went into a convenience store one morning, and I bought we were driving someplace, so we stopped in, filled up on gas, and I bought they sell milk at they kind of do here as well, but like Canada, they have different stuff at the convenience stores. They had different kinds of milk. You know, here we just have like the little pint, but up in Canada they had like strawberry chocolate, banana milk. They had all these different flavors of milk you could buy in the little single serve things. So I paid for that, and the woman at the counter, I'm dressed the same way I am, right? Woman at the counter says hello to me, and I respond to her by saying howdy, and she's like, "You are a long way from home, aren't you?" I was like, "Oh, fuck, you clocked me right away. Single word, you got me. You got me." Yeah, including bagged milk. That's why I said they're weird about their milk up in Canada. I don't know, man. Like, you know that, like, I get, like, bagged... I feel like using bagged milk as a first choice, I get it, right? But you know the carton exists. You know, you've seen the way, okay? You know about the laminated cardstock cartons, okay? You don't need to keep putting them in the bags. You don't need to do that anymore. That's weird, okay? You know, you found the solution. Like, you understand that there's a better milk delivery vehicle than a bag. You know, that's like when I had the boiled peanuts earlier, and I just like brought a spoon because I was like, I don't fucking know. But then I found out there's a better way. So it is the 2-liter carton's the same price as a 4-liter bag of milk. Why? I mean, it's not the packaging. I don't know. Canada's weird. All right. So, how do you keep the milk fresh when it's in the bag? It's not. I know it's not a Ziploc bag. In my head, I just picture somebody with a Ziploc bag of milk. It's just what I default to as my mental picture. It's like a water balloon of milk. You know what I mean? Like, that's gross. That's gross. That's it's just not good because it's like if you had a milk carton and you dropped it, yes, it would probably spill and it would make a mess. But if you are holding a bag of milk and you dropped that, it would it would be worse all around. It's gonna make a bigger mess. It's gonna be like a double dare, man. You drop it, it's gonna, you know.
You cut the corner off and put the bag in a pitcher. You clip it shut if you want. I see. I figured you weren't just because you wouldn't just hold a bag of milk because you can't pour it. You know, like you can't do anything with it. So I figured it's like an icing bag or something. You know what I mean? Like if there's a spout or something on it, and like how they sell like the Dunkin' Donuts coffee, where it's like a that's why I said coffee. Like I said, that's the Massachusetts side of my family coming out. I mentioned earlier. But they'll give you like it's like a fucking plastic bag with the spout on it for their nasty ass coffee and they put in there, you know? Like boxed wine is packaged that way too. If you open the box, there's like a thing in there. Yeah, so I don't know. But hey, coffee, yeah, it's fine, man. Yeah, you make fun of me, I don't care. I ain't even mad. So, we'll dog ear that right here, and next week we'll finish the last like 2/5 of Buster's Hidden Treasure. It was an interesting pick, you know. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done like picking like retro games and putting them on the schedule, so it was a nice little change of pace. So I would like to do more of that. You know, like this year for this season, I did put some more PS1 games than usual on the schedule. We're doing all the Namco museums throughout the year, so we got all those. And like I said, we're about halfway through this quarter, so coming up, we got this again, another Namco museum. I put Hard Truck 2 for PC on the schedule. That was one of Reflex's favorite games. We're streaming that stream on 9/11 for no particular reason. But that game recently got a reissue on Steam, so it's funny. I'll see if some of the same glitches and all the stuff work from back then. I don't know if it's just a straight port or if it's a remaster. I can't really tell. And then one of the games that we're kind of rounding out September with is Dragon Stomper for the Atari 2600, which was a supercharger game. It came on a cassette tape, and you had to have a special reader for it. So I would like to. I've never beaten that game. I've never played it through, so I'd like to do that. I feel like it's a weird thing. It's like an RPG on the Atari, so I'm like, that's interesting. So we'll take a look at that. So we're going to wrap this up next week and see how it goes, because the unbox next week is also the cassette roulette. So that usually takes a little bit longer than usual to do than the regular unbox, and then hopefully everything ends on time like we are right now. So I got some interesting stuff coming up, these next few weeks, and then I'll do the, I'll make the schedule for the last 3 months out of the year. We got Extra Life coming up in November. I think it's the 7th and 8th. It's that first weekend in November. It's November 7th and 8th, I think. And I'm going to start doing some practicing for that coming up. I got some games picked up for the schedule. Right now, the schedule is too long, so I'm going to do some timing on some of these games, figure out how long they actually take, and then trim the ones, pare it down to games that, maybe don't fit on the schedule. So there's a few I'd like to put back on. Mercury HG hasn't been run in like 6 years. I like to put that back on the schedule. I like to put Destruction Derby Arenas on the schedule because I've been using the music for the theme song to the BattleBots update show. I would like to put that one on there. So we'll take a look around, and we'll pick around some other games that are kind of short. I kind of want to put a few more longer games on the schedule, so there's more. I don't know, something more to chew on. We do so many little games really quick and stuff like that. I feel like sometimes people can miss entire runs because they'll get up and do something and come back in 40 minutes, and we're already 2 more games into the schedule. So I want to put maybe some more like 20 to 40 minute runs in there and have it a little bit longer so that there's more to do. And I would like to put Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing because she's in that game for the Xbox 360, so we'll do that. So anyways, I'm going to roll the credits. Thank you for coming out to the stream tonight. I really appreciate it. I am working on the second episode of This Is BattleBots Update. I had a slight snag with getting permissions lined up to go film in certain places, and it's kind of thrown a wrench into the schedule. I would like to have a stupid little comedy skit, like 60 seconds or less at the beginning of every video to kind of ease things in, you know, something funny. And then have the stuff that happens, you know, in the garage, that's already kind of done. So I thought about leaning over into like doing one of the other ideas we had and maybe bumping this one to a different episode, but then I was like, I've only just started getting all this stuff filmed and written with you know, me and Steel Pinata and Tuna Boat Tony and Roastmaster were kind of collaborating on all these ideas, and I'm just missing a lot of different little props and costume pieces for all the things I wanted to do. So we kind of started working on it, and then as we're filming it, we're picking up things for other skits to use, and it's kind of snowballing, and we can't exactly just cut to the front of the line because we're missing fragments for all sorts of things in here. So I'll figure something out this weekend. I got all day tomorrow. Steel Pinata and I were going to get together and you know, try to key in on some stuff, and then we'll see how it goes. So yeah, yes, Darren, I appreciate you guys filling me in on some of the stuff when the episodes air, because I mean, now there's so many episodes deep that I'm kind of falling behind a little bit. So hopefully this is just kind of growing pains, and once I kind of get things rolling, like the downstairs set in the garage is just kind of done. I got that in, I got that set up, I got the teleprompter, I got all that working, so I can just easily get that knocked out, and I won't get hung up on that. I'm only hung up on doing a stupid little comedy sketch because I want it to be more than just me sitting in my garage yelling at a glass tube TV. I want it to be a little bit more than that, a little bit creative. So thank you guys for being patient. Thank you for tuning in to that show as well. This is a nice little surprise hit. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the Discord over the weekend. Have a fantastic weekend, by the way. I'll see you back here next week for the second half of Buster's Hidden Treasure and Cassette Roulette. And at some point next week, I'll either have a steamroll or another This is BattleBots update for you before next week's show. So, good night. God bless. I love you. Here's the credits. See, be there, be square. You want to be a triangle? Mario ain't even a Gabario, okay? You want to play with your Atario?